What's good? What's good, everybody? We are doing all signs, their feelings for you, going from Aries right down through to Pisces. What's good, Kershaw? Tay, Sarah Lynn Love. All right, I just gotta see where this camera is at, and then I'm gonna get started. All right. What's good? What's good, Miss Chrissy? Chrissy, girl, hey. Hey, Adores. FG McCrez, what's good, man? Hey, Sonia. Allison Finch, what's good, girl? I made your night awesome. I'm happy I could make it. I'm happy I could make it. All right, going from Aries right down through to Pisces. Aries. What is Aries person's feelings for the Aries? What is Aries person's feelings for the Aries? 3 shuffles. Thank you, Uplifted Living. I appreciate that. Oh, what am I doing? All right, so Aries, in this person's feelings right now, we have the Hermit. Okay, tell me about the Hermit for this person's feelings. With the Ace of Cups and the Moon. Wow. You're dealing with a very, not secretive, but a very, they're not very open. This is not someone that is naturally very open or very expressive. I feel like you're dealing with someone that feels as though they're getting to know you a bit more, whether you've already been dealing with this person or it could be something brand new with that Ace of Cups. This is someone that feels like they're getting to know you. They feel like they're starting to understand you. Now, it does feel like someone that feels as though they're starting to understand you or finally starting to understand you, because they may be feeling like they may have, like, this kind of feels like someone that may have seen you a very specific way, and now they feel like they're becoming aware to a deeper side of you. They're definitely feeling as though they're, let's just put it this way, they're seeing past the front that you put people. They're seeing past your sun sign, okay? And they're seeing a deeper side to you. I do feel like this person is falling in love with you, or they're developing a lot of feelings for you. It kind of feels like someone that's keeping a lot to themselves right now. You're dealing with someone that is very wise, very self-aware. They're trying to actualize things in their own emotions. It's like they're trying to be realistic while simultaneously trying to be somewhat optimistic, okay? Because, yeah, I feel like this person is developing feelings for you, is what this feels like. And again, you're dealing with someone that is keeping this very much to themselves at this moment. But they do feel like they're becoming aware, or they're gaining a deeper understanding of who you are. You know? So they're definitely falling in love with you here. Now, how they're viewing you is a 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me what the 6 of Pentacles in reverse with how they're viewing Aries with the 7 of Pentacles and the Tower in reverse. So Aries, this person may see you in a place in your life, especially when it comes to your work or something that you're investing into. This person may feel like you're in a place in your life where you are drastically undervalued, whether that's by people in your life, whether that's by what you're investing your energy into when it comes to work and money and whatnot. But this is someone that sees you as undervalued on a whole, but they may feel like you're in, like they see you as someone that's in a place in your life where you are aware that you're undervalued, whether that's in your relationships or your work, whatever it may be. They're seeing you as someone that's aware that you're undervalued, but also simultaneously trying to keep things afloat in the meantime. They do feel like you are currently investing into something. even though they feel like, what are you doing there? You know, my company can hire you, point blank period. Or they're seeing you as someone that's investing into people or family, or people that just don't really truly value you. And I feel like they're seeing you as someone that is doing this because you really don't see past that. You're trying to figure something out. You're trying to keep something afloat. You're trying to maintain this job or position until you can find something else. Because yeah, they are seeing you as someone that's kind of taking a step back and realizing, okay, maybe I'm undervalued or underpaid or whatever it may be, but I'm going to figure this out before I make any drastic moves. Okay. They are seeing you as someone that is naturally independent. They may feel like you're struggling to balance work and life, and they may feel like you're kind of all over the place. Like you don't even have time to eat your lunch at work because you're here, there, and everywhere. They may see you as someone that's like always on the go or busy or having a hard time maintaining, you know, work and life and or family matters and work or whatever's going on there. Okay. So action this person plans on taking is the Knight of Cups. This does feel new. Or someone that you guys knew each other on a surface level and it never really got much deeper than that. Tell me what the Knight of Cups. With the Nine of Swords in reverse. Judgment in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, Aries. Well, I do see this person coming towards you with emotion, with inspiration, with empathy, okay? And the reason is because they are thinking less negatively about a past missed opportunity with you. So I don't know if this is someone that had some type of opportunity or they had some type of encounter with you that they feel like they messed up, or this person may feel as though you've turned them down or are turning them down or have turned them down at some point in time. This is someone that is thinking less negatively on some type of past experience that they may feel caused some instability between the two of you. I don't know. Maybe they said something to you and it probably wasn't the best thing or something of that nature. For some of you, Aries, this is someone that may have been keeping their distance as well because of what other people were saying. Okay, so this person may feel like there were some type of accusations made on you, or maybe their mom or their friends said, don't get involved with you. It kind of feels like someone that feels as though they're gaining a deeper understanding and seeing past whatever front or whatever opinions were kind of thrown at them. And for some of you, it's just a matter of them seeing past, like they're starting to understand maybe why you were so closed off, if it was someone from the past or someone it didn't really get up off the ground. So I do see this person coming towards you with emotion, and whatever anxieties or negative thinking they had on you, that seems to be being eradicated somewhat because they feel like they're seeing past whatever poor judgment. Even maybe they were the ones making poor judgments, or they were the ones kind of judging you from, you know, a surface level perspective. So it kind of feels like someone that is thinking less negatively on you in a whole, and they're inspired to come towards you with emotion, with love, with an offer, an invitation, you know, something of that nature. If it is a past person where the two of you had some type of encounter, they may also apologize for making some type of poor judgment on you, or they may apologize for listening to opinions of others or something like that as well. Okay. What is Aries' feelings for this person? King of Wands in reverse and the Strength card. The High Priestess and the Queen of Swords. So Aries, I feel like you have a lot of respect for this person, or compassion, or at least somewhat of a loyalty type of energy. Like this is not someone you're going to go off and run your mouth about type of thing. Even if there was some type of situation that caused you to be angry or caused you to feel insecure in the situation for whatever reason, this is someone that you highly respect, regardless of the issues between the two of you. If there was issues, or regardless of whatever front they were showing you, you do respect this person. There may be a lack of confidence in the situation because of something that may have been triggering. You may feel as though you were getting the cold shoulder from this person, or you may feel as though there was something going on behind the scenes that caused you to feel the need to detach. If you have expressed yourself to this person, you may feel like this person gave you nothing. Okay. But you may have felt the need to kind of detach or be aloof toward the situation because of the energy this person was putting out towards you. But whatever was going on, even if it was them directly, I don't really feel like you ever lost respect for this person. It just caused you to lack confidence in the situation on a whole. But there is still hidden desires there, but you're keeping them to yourself. So you could be dealing with a Pisces. We have Leo, Virgo, Cancer, Aries, Scorpio. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right, Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? What is Taurus's person's feelings for the Taurus? 3 more. What is Taurus's person's feelings for the Taurus? Let's get Ash. Three shuffles. All right, so in this person's feelings, Taurus, we have the Two of Pentacles. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. With the Page of Cups, okay. And the Page of Wands. All right, so Taurus is 10 of Cups. Well, Taurus, I feel like this is someone that is trying to figure out what's going on here between the two of you. This is someone that is highly considering making things work with you. If it is a past person, this is someone that's in a space of reconsidering because there's some type of communication that is going on between the two of you this week or has already went on between the two of you. This person, when they hear from you, when there's communication, wow, Page of Pentacles, lots of communication, lots of like light communication, or it's like, where's this going type of communication. I feel like you are this person's happiness, but I feel like they're in a space of trying to figure out what you mean to them or how you feel, like how much. Like this is someone that's trying to get an idea of, okay, you're in my inbox, or okay, you're looking cute, or okay, or what did Taurus mean by that? Like, do they just say that to any woman? I don't know. It's like, I feel like this person is trying to figure out where things are going on, like where things are going between the two of you. And they do feel like there's some type of communication that is causing them to feel some type of optimism when it comes to a potential future. And again, if it is a past person, this is someone that's in a space of being willing to reconsider making things work, but they're also trying to figure out what they mean to you, how important they are to you, especially if there's family involved. Okay, there also could be this divided loyalty going on to some extent because of priorities. Yeah, because of priorities or because of life, really. Because, yeah, I feel like this person's just kind of in a space of like willing to make time for you, willing to make things work with you, but also feeling like they need to learn a little bit more about what's going on. And for whatever reason, they feel like they need to be careful. Potentially because of something that hasn't ended, or this is someone that is open to gradual changes because of, you know, some type of power dynamic. I don't know, maybe you're a boss, or maybe there's work conflict, something of that nature. But I don't know. I feel like this person's in a space of like, yeah, I'm willing to work it out with Taurus, but I also don't know if I'm really that important to Taurus. But there is some type of communication going on that they're feeling like, oh, maybe Taurus is wanting to make this work or rekindle things or go on a date or whatever the situation is. They are very attracted to you. You do make them happy. You kind of, you bring like a life type of energy to this person. Like this person, it's like you make this person authentically happy in a light and refreshing way. So no, they're intrigued by you. Okay, for those of you where it is a past person, where potentially maybe you are apologizing or have apologized, they're in a space of like wanting to make it work again, but also not sure if you're just apologizing to close things out, or are you apologizing because you want to make it work? It's a really weird type of energy. So this person doesn't really know what's going on here. They're trying to figure it out. Okay, so how they're viewing you is the Eight of Wands in reverse. Tell me what the Eight of Wands in reverse. With the Hermit, Knight of Cups, came sideways a little bit. Okay, just give me one more. The Six of Wands. So Taurus, this is someone that feels as though you're keeping your distance. They may feel like you have some type of anxiety about the situation for whatever reason. They do feel like you're kind of keeping to yourself, and you're more inspired to, they may see you as a little bit headstrong when it comes to how vulnerable you are or how vulnerable you're willing to be. This person does see you as someone that is quite accomplished or very focused on personal goals, very focused on, you know, trying to come off as things aren't really bothering you. Now, when it comes to them, this person may see you as someone that's trying to come off as, you know, certain things don't bother you, but they may feel like it does. Okay. Because this person sees you as someone that is trying to be wise when it comes to how you express yourself. And they feel like that energy in itself is stemmed from how you want to be perceived, you know, not wanting to look like a dick, not wanting to look like, you know, pathetic. You know, it's like they're seeing you as someone that is coming, like trying to be wise. And it's not, they don't feel like you're doing it to manipulate. They just feel like you have anxiety about the situation for whatever reason, whether there was some type of delay in communication, or whether there's something that's making you feel like you need to be mature about your emotions toward them. Like they low key feel like you have more emotions than you lead on, but there's something about your pride that is causing you to hold back expressing them. Okay. They may see you as well as someone that is gets attention from a lot of people. They may feel like you have some type of public life, or maybe there's a lot of people that know you, that they may feel like you're more in tune or paying attention to your reputation or how you're perceived. Again, we're coming back to that. Yeah, this person sees you as someone that's keeping your distance, or you're holding back because you have anxiety about either a delay or block communication, or you have anxiety about why they're so distant even. They do see you as someone that's very mature though. They just feel like your anxiety or trying to not be impulsive is causing things to be a little bit stagnant between the two of you. On a personal level, Taurus, this person may see you as someone that is naturally not a very impulsive person. They see you as someone that is not going to go on a whim for anything. They're seeing you as someone that's pretty steadfast when it comes to your personal goals and, you know, things that you're inspired to pursue. So maybe this person knows that if they're going to get anything out of you, they're really going to have to like pull some teeth, or they're really going to have to be patient, because they're seeing you as someone that is naturally more reserved or not as impulsive when it comes to what you say or how you say it or whatever it may be. So now, action this person plans on taking is the Wheel of Fortune. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Wands in reverse, Tower in reverse, and the King of Wands in reverse. Well, Taurus, this is kind of the energy of someone that's like leaving things up to fate. You know, if Taurus wants to talk to me more, if Taurus is interested in me, I'm hoping that Taurus tells me, because I don't want to go putting myself out there and looking like a fool. And because this is someone that's lacking confidence in the situation, and there may be external circumstances involved that is causing this person to feel the need to avoid a disaster. And they're not really wholeheartedly confident that you're going to understand. So whatever this person is going through, or even whatever you're going through, this person doesn't really feel wholeheartedly confident that you're going to understand the situation, or you're going to understand it's like they're seeing you as someone that, I don't know how to explain it. It's like they feel like you're not going to understand the situation, or they feel like you're not going to take it well if they were to express themselves, especially if you're going through a situation. Okay, so this kind of feels like someone that's just leaving things up to fate this week, or kind of, you know, letting go of control this week. And not, I don't see them taking any direct action, because they're trying to avoid a disaster here. They're not really that confident in the situation. They are trying to like make you feel welcomed, or they're trying to like keep things peaceful. I just don't feel like this person is confident that you are on the same page when it comes to actually having a relationship. And they, again, they're kind of like trying to figure, this person wants to know how important they are to you. That's what they want to know. What is Taurus's feelings for this person? Queen of Wands in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Empress. So you definitely feel like this is just not an option for whatever reason. There could be children involved. You're not really that confident in the situation. You may get this vibe, Taurus, from this person, like they do have some type of double standard that they allow themselves to have, which makes you feel like you need to keep things grounded in the situation, especially if there's children involved. Because you may feel like this person isn't, you may feel like this person, you may feel like this person is pushing for some type of clarity, but you also feel like you have to hold back here. It's almost like you feel like you need to keep things grounded, or you need to keep things at a certain pace until things are a little bit more smooth, whether that's in your life or theirs. Now, you do feel like this person is very nurturing or supportive, where you do get this energy from this person, like you feel like this person is nurturing to your soul. You just feel like there's something very unrealistic in this situation. With the Ace of Pentacles, yeah, you see potential. You're just waiting for the right time, or you're trying to overcome financial adversities, or you feel like this person needs to overcome some things. It's almost like you're waiting for a better time, and you're trying to keep things kind of level or on a certain playing field. What does Taurus want from this person? Five of Cups in reverse. You may be waiting for this person to move on from someone or something from their past. Some of you may be wanting this person to understand why you are being the way you are without being petty about it. Okay, you may be hoping this person doesn't destroy the connection before it even begins, because they want to be petty about why you're being the way you are. Because I feel like what you're wanting from this person, you don't want to lose them, or you don't want them to move on or let go, but you also feel like there's past baggage here that they need to let go of in one way or another, and you're hoping that they understand why you're being the way you are. That's what you want from them. So you could be dealing with a Taurus. We have Virgo, Aries, and Scorpio. It's like you don't want to have to tell them how to treat you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have to tell them the obvious. You just hope it clicks. It's like you don't want to have to be that person. I don't know how to explain that. Gemini. This is not very attractive if you have to tell someone the obvious sometimes. All right, what do we have for Gemini? What is Gemini's person's feelings? The Seven of Wands in reverse came out, Gemini. I'm not going to look too deeply into that. Four more. What is Gemini's person's feelings for the Gemini? 3 shuffles. All right, so Gemini, in this person's feelings, we have the 4 of Swords in reverse. Tell me about the 4 of Swords in reverse. With the 8 of Swords in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And 6 of Swords in reverse. Well, so Gemini, this is someone that is feeling quite restless about this situation, especially mentally. This is someone that's having a very difficult time moving on from this, or they feel like the two of you are having a hard time overcoming or getting through troubled waters. Let's just put it that way. This is someone that feels like the two of you are having a hard time moving past some type of conflicting situation. And this person is feeling restless, and they're also feeling... I feel like this person's frustrated, okay? Because for one, they feel like you may have some type of superficial view on them. But two, they're also avoiding, this is someone that is avoiding being blamed, or they're avoiding being, like, let's just put it this way. They feel like you have some type of superficial view on them. They're avoiding letting you put that superficial view on them, while simultaneously being restless about the situation, having a hard time moving on from it, feeling like, it's like this is someone that's trying to move past some type of troubled waters between the two of you, but they feel like it's not going very well, okay? And they're quite restless. This person, if you have been in no contact, they may be wanting to break the no contact, but they're also not really sure how to approach it because they're feeling like you view the situation in a very specific way. And this is someone that's not really wanting to take responsibility for how you view it, but they're also not wanting to, it's almost like someone, I don't know how to explain that. They feel like you both have different views on the situation, trying to make something work, but it just keeps butting heads. Even if you live with this person, it's like you keep addressing the same issue and it's not really going anywhere. And I feel like this person is starting to feel quite frustrated, especially because of how they're looking at you, which is the Knight of, well, I don't know why that likey sign comes up, but the way they're looking at you is the Knight of Swords. So they may feel, Gemini, like you're very hard to talk to, okay? Or they may feel like you see something one set way, or you're kind of going against the flow when it comes to any attempt on their part to, you know, make some type of return or to resolve whatever underlying sort of truth is an issue in this relationship or connection if you're not in a relationship. It's like this is someone that feels as though there's an issue and they're not really sure how to fix it without putting themselves in a victimizing situation, or in a situation where they basically conform to how you see things or how you want things, okay? So it seems like the two of you have different views on an issue or on a situation or something of that nature, and it's really driving them batshit crazy. 4 of Swords in reverse is like mental breakdown, someone that's just frustrated, someone that's restless, trying to ignore it but having a very hard time ignoring it, that type of energy, okay? And there's also this resilient energy of like, damn, like they can't move on from it, or they're having a hard time moving on from the situation, but they're also in a space of refusing to submit to a specific way. So it's almost like they're wishing, Gemini, like you would, like they don't want to have to submit to something in order for the two of you to make something work. So whatever that is, whether it's how you want the walls painted or whether it's how you think relationships should be, whether it's values, whatever it is, they don't want to have to submit to how you think things should be in order to make it work. And they feel like that's an issue right now. So they may feel quite restless. So how they're viewing you is a Knight of Swords. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. With the Queen of Cups, the Temperance, 6 of Pentacles, and the Empress. Well, Gemini, this is someone that sees you like cool as a pickle. You know what I'm saying? They feel like you're chill as fuck. They feel like you're being quite destructive, being very, you know, it's like they're seeing you as someone that is very focused on going against the flow of, you know, the plan between the two of you guys, or going against the flow of communication, something of that nature. But they don't feel like you lost love for them or anything like that. Or they don't feel like, they're seeing you as someone that is quite confident in your current position in regards to how you're approaching the situation. They feel like you're being very patient. It's like you're waiting for things to mend out naturally, or you're waiting for them to understand potentially. Okay, because this is someone that feels like, when it comes to the two of you, they do see you as someone that has a lot of love for them, or they're seeing you as someone that is trying to create something with them, but they're also feeling like you more so maybe giving your energy and resources to either a business or to your children, or they see you as someone that is giving your energy and resources to something that you are, like, for example, if you live with this person, they feel like you're in a space where you're creating something else for yourself, so you're not really focused too much on them. Or if you're not in a relationship with this person, they're seeing you as someone that is kind of very destructive when it comes to communication with them. Okay, they may feel like you're kind of going against the flow, or going against your own heart space, because you're focused on something else. And they may feel like you're taking your sweet ass time when it comes to other obligations or other things that you're trying to invest into. Okay, it's almost like they feel like you're in a little bit of a la-di-da type of energy when it comes to other things you're focused on, whether that's a business, whether you're just kind of, you know, focused on a current foundation, or focused on something that you've been investing into. Because on a personal level, they're seeing you as someone that is quite inspired to feed into some type of situation, Gemini, either because it's paying your bills, okay? Or maybe they disagree with what you do for work. I don't know. There's something here where they feel like you're very focused on continually investing into a situation because of money, or because it's, you know, supporting you in some way, okay? See, on a personal level, they're seeing you as, yeah. I don't know, maybe some of you guys are supporting a mother, and your person has a problem with that. Like, I don't know, like, for those of you that do have shared resources, maybe your person has a problem with you supporting someone in your life, or giving them money, or they may have a problem with something maybe you're investing financially into a new business, because there is something here that's involved with creating or establishing a new business, or investing into a mother, or children's expenses, something of that nature. And they may be seeing you as someone that doesn't really care what they have to say. This is what you're doing. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, on a personal level, they feel like you're focused on investing into a business, or you're very focused on feeding into situations that ultimately pay off, or ultimately you feel it's just who you are, or it's just in the core of your values. It's just something that there may be some conflicting energies there with the Temperance, but it's also something that it's just who you are, or it's what you're inspired to do. Okay. And when it comes to them, Gemini, because this person, when it comes to them, Gemini, they may feel like you're kind of being quite destructive when it comes to your words, or the energy that you're putting out when it comes to them, because they're feeling like, I'm just trying to support you, or I'm just trying to empathize, or I'm just trying to, you know, even get you to slow down, something of that nature. Like, this person feels like they're trying to support you, and they feel like you're kind of going against that with that Knight of Swords. They may feel like you're like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. They feel like you don't want to hear it. But ironically, they feel like you do have love for them. I don't know, Gemini. They feel like you're very hard to talk to, maybe very defensive. They may feel like you're holding a grudge, Gemini, or they may feel like you're kind of They may feel like you look at them as insensitive or not understanding when they feel like they do understand. So I don't know. This person just sees you as someone that's kind of being tunnel vision. You have your ears closed. It's like they're seeing you as someone that isn't willing to see something differently because, well, this is just, I'm just doing it because I love this person, or I'm just doing it because, you know, my mom just really needs me, or this business really needs this financial investment, something of that nature. They feel like you're just doing it anyway. And they may feel like you have your ears closed a little bit, like you're not listening. And they may feel like you have a superficial view on them because, again, with that Nine of Wands, King of Cups in reverse, they may feel like you feel quite defensive or on edge because they're quote unquote insensitive or whatnot, but they feel like, no, that's not it at all. So I don't know, Gemini. They may feel like you're kind of being destructive or like pushing them away almost. Okay, now they do see you as someone that is very, you know, beautiful or handsome. They're seeing you as someone that ultimately has the energy and patience to invest into whatever this is. I don't know, maybe you're like, do you know what, I want to have a baby. Okay, and you're very like, I don't care, we'll figure it out, we'll figure it out. Let's not focus on the details, we'll figure it out. It's like there's something you want to do. And it's like you don't want to focus on the details, you don't want to focus on the little things. Because they're seeing you as someone that has good intentions, but you're not looking at the little things. You're not looking at, I don't know how to explain that any better. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Now, action this person plans on taking is the King of Swords in reverse. Oh, come on now. If I can get down. Oh, with the Moon in reverse. I wasn't so pushed up against the wall. I can move this wall. Moon in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles. The Sun. Honestly, Gemini, like what I was saying over here, this kind of feels like someone that wasn't wanting to submit to your way of doing something, but they are. Okay. Why? Because they feel like if they were trying to be more of a dictator, or if they were trying to be more of, you know, working against whatever plan you had, okay, when it comes to this relationship, or when it comes to you in general, in regards to what you want to invest in or how you want things to play out, this kind of feels like someone that, they may feel somewhat disillusioned to the fact that if they were trying to give you some type of advice, or give you unsolicited advice, or if they were trying to tell you about yourself, or if they were trying to, you know, be very firm, okay, if they were trying to be very firm in regards to what they feel you should do, or when it comes to how they think things should be, it kind of feels like they're becoming very clear that that was a failed attempt. And it almost feels like someone that is like, okay, well, let's do this your way then. It feels like someone that is getting on the same page with you in however way you wanted. Okay. Honestly, because they're losing hope, they may feel like if they don't, the relationship will just end, or there won't be any hope if you're not in a relationship. Because I feel like this person is feeling oppressed with, just give me one more here. The Hierophant. Again, the Hierophant literally talks about conforming, okay, or doing something a set way, or something of that nature. And it kind of feels like someone is trying to get on the same page with you while simultaneously sharing their knowledge, or, you know, trying to be wise about the situation. I don't know why that King of Swords is in reverse, though. Just give me one more on the King of Swords in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. I don't know, this is kind of like a weird approach to the situation, because there's someone that is, again, getting on the same page with you or giving into the situation, or it's like they're learning about, okay, oh, you are going to school, or you are doing that, or, oh, okay. They're learning about something here, and they're quite emotional about it, while simultaneously thinking irrationally. And it's almost like maybe they thought maybe you really wasn't going to move away, or maybe you really wasn't going to break up with them, or maybe you really wasn't, whatever is going on here. And I feel like this person is feeling quite emotional. They're having a hard time registering what's going on. They feel like if they did illuminate something, it was a failed attempt. And now they're in a space of becoming aware of something while simultaneously trying to get on the same page when it comes to it kind of feels like someone that's giving in to a situation. But it's stemmed from like a really shitty feeling inside of them, okay? Like they don't want to have to do it this way, but they are. Emperor in reverse, like they don't have any power in the situation, or they're intimidated by a circumstance that is going on with you. So it kind of feels like they're just going along with something, Gemini. And even though they're coming off as someone that's trying to support you, or they're trying to maybe mentor you, or they're trying to help you in some way, ultimately, that's not really how they wanted things to be, okay? Like, again, maybe you're going to school, or you're doing something, or you're investing into something, whatever it is, they don't seem to agree with. Or if you are supporting someone, or maybe you're moving in with a mother to support them or something like that, it's like, whatever is going on, it's like they don't really agree with it, but in the same time, in the same sense, they may feel like their ability to live in their truth in this moment is not really able to happen for whatever reason, because they feel like they're just going to lose you. So I feel like this person's feeling very sensitive to what's going on. And it's very weird energy. It kind of feels like it's like someone popping up in your inbox or having a conversation with you. And it's like all of a sudden they're in support of something, or they're in support of you, or they're whatever, but it's backed with this like sadness at the same time. I don't know what's going on with that, or bitterness even, depending on the situation. I don't know. It's very confusing. I mean, because there's a little bit of a maliciousness in their approach. King of Cups in reverse, like underhanded comments. It's kind of like, maybe like, this is a low spectrum example, but it's kind of like when you and someone else are sitting in a car and it's like, you really want to go eat somewhere and they don't really want to eat there, but it's like you keep persisting, like, oh, I really want that though. And it's like they kind of go along with it, and it's like they may say underhanded things, oh, this place would have been better. It kind of feels like someone that's kind of doom and gloom. They're trying to be on the same page, but they're still bringing this doom and gloom type of energy. Okay, I'm sorry if that doesn't make sense. And they are, again, trying to get on the same page with you, but it's kind of bringing, it's like giving doom and gloom. It's giving doom and gloom a little bit. Just give me one more for their actions, because I feel like their actions ain't making any sense. Wheel of Fortune, they're just going with it. They're letting go of control. Well, I guess this is what we're doing. I didn't want to do it this way, but I guess this is what I have to do. What is Gemini's feelings for this person? Nine of Wands, the Star, Lovers in reverse. Okay, so Gemini, you may feel somewhat like attacked by this person, like not literally, but it's like you may feel like pushed in a corner a little bit. There's definitely something here that you feel is like a buzzkill about the situation. You may feel like this person is making you defend yourself in regards to why you're doing what you're doing, and that energy alone is causing you to not trust them. You do feel a very strong disconnect in the situation, Gemini. You may be feeling hopeless because of this constant feeling of being pushed in a corner or being questioned or being, you know, interrogated about, you know, different aspects about why you're doing what you're doing or who you are or whatever it may be. Okay, so it's like you do feel kind of pushed in a corner here. You're in a space where you don't necessarily want to give up on the situation, but you're also feeling hopeless because you feel like there's a lack of trust. So it's like, where do you go from there? Or you just feel like you can't talk to them like on a lower spectrum of things because you feel like they're constantly making you feel pushed in a corner or making you feel stupid. You know what I mean? Or making you feel like you don't even know how to talk to them is how you feel. Like you don't know how to talk to them. So you definitely have your guard up when it comes to the situation. And you do feel like there's some type of unfinished business or residual energy between the two of you that you don't really have the energy to fight. Five of Wands in reverse can be good, but with the World in reverse, that's saying that there's still this residual energy between the two of you, and you're likely battle fatigued or trying to avoid conflict about that residual energy. So it's kind of like that energy that even if the two of you are moving on and things are well, from the surface level, deep down, you may feel like it's not really that well. You're just tired and don't want to fight. You know what I mean? Or you're just tired of the situation. So, I mean, you don't want to give up on the situation, but you are losing hope. Okay, because you may feel like there's a difference in values between the two of you, or there's a lack of trust. You may feel misunderstood too. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. We have Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, Sagittarius, strong Taurus. Could be any sign as far as elements go. What's your advice for, I feel like I need to get you advice. That one was really weird. Okay. What's your advice for Gemini? Six of Cups in reverse. Just move along. You may need to just move along or detach from the past. Five of Swords in reverse. Ask yourself why you're even bothering. Like this is like maybe needing to admit, like not even admit. This is more so maybe needing to just kind of give up on the situation. Six of Cups in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse. Maybe needing, the Six of Cups in reverse talks about no longer seeing something with a rose-tinted view, no longer seeing something because of memories, depending on the history, something like that, right? This is like no longer needing to no longer see something with a rose-tinted view and seeing something for how it is, okay? Especially if you've already been exposed to something with this person. Eight of Wands in reverse is all about keeping your distance. So Gemini, there may be something you just need to stop looking at from with a rose-tinted view and see it for what it is rather than what you hope it's going to become, okay? Or whatever. Don't wait to see what's around the river bend, okay? You're watching too much Pocahontas. Stop it. You could be, yeah, but I already told you the signs. All right, moving on to Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? What is Cancer's person's feelings for the Cancer? Nine of Pentacles in reverse showed its face. So they may feel like you have a rose or a superficial view on them, Cancer, or they feel like someone's not single. Okay. Three more. What is Cancer's person's feelings? In regards to the Cancer. Three shuffles. Okay. So Cancer, in this person's feelings, we have the Chariot in reverse. Tell me about the Chariot in reverse, with the Devil in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. So the Chariot is your energy. You are in their feelings, Cancer. But I feel like this person's also lacking direction when it comes to the situation, and they're forcing themselves to hold back. They're also kind of put off by, not put off necessarily in a bad way, but they are put off or confused in regards to how you're acting, because this person may feel like you're maybe being a little bit temperamental this week, or they feel like you're angry about something, or they feel like you're just pushy about something or pushing for something, maybe pushing for more effort, pushing for more. It's like this person feels like you're pushing for something, or you're angry about something, or maybe more temperamental about something, whether this is indirectly or directly. And I feel like you're definitely in their feelings, but they're also lacking direction and not really sure where this is going, and maybe feeling like you're just different, you're off this week, or they're getting a different vibe from you this week, or they have been, or whatever it may be. And it's like they're not really sure how to take you, and they do seem to be kind of choosing to remain detached from the situation to avoid sabotage. They are interested with that Knight of Pentacles, but they're also at a halt. They're at a standstill because they're trying to figure out what the fuck, okay? They don't understand what's going on. They don't trust. There's a lack of trust here. There may be like a disconnect here between the two of you. So I feel like this person is just kind of holding back from the situation because they feel like you're in a mood. And if you're not necessarily with this person yet, it's almost like they're trying to figure out, are you mad at them? Like they're confused. Like, what's going on? Are you just having a day? Is it your work? Like, what's going on with you? So some of you, they feel like you're not really, you know, getting it on with them as much this week too, which is like, is Cancer not feeling me like that anymore? Like, they're a little bit confused. They're getting a different vibe from you. Okay, if you are in a relationship, they may feel like you're losing attraction for them as well. So I don't know, they're confused. They're interested, but they're kind of trying to be cautious, okay? How they're viewing you is the Sun. With the Knight of Swords, the Death card, and the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay. Well, Cancer, this person this week sees you as, you know, ironically, someone that is quite expressive, happy. They may feel like you have a lot of energy this week. They may be seeing you as someone that's in the spotlight this week as well, for whatever reason. This person may also feel like you're very focused on creating some type of change for yourself, whether that's in the workplace or elsewhere or in external relationships. For some of you, Cancer, this person may feel like you're a little bit on edge this week because there's something here that you're trying to transform or put an end to, because it's like you're sick of, you know, you're sick of this being your responsibility. It's kind of like maybe they feel like there's a lot being put on you, or extra responsibility being put on you by family or in the workplace or something like that. And this is someone that sees you this week as someone that's very focused on offloading like unwanted burdens or unwanted responsibilities. And they may feel like you're a little bit on edge because like, oh, like, why am I always the one that got to deal with this? Or why am I always, why, I don't know. Sorry guys, it's like they may feel like you're in a space where it's like, why am I always the one that's got to deal with this shit? Or it's like, but you're not. This week you're in a space where it's like, no, I'm not doing this. Or it's like, this week is the week where you are saying no to a lot of shit, okay? And that's how they're seeing you. Okay. But they may also feel like that energy is also causing a lot of frustration because they may feel like you're very communicative about things that are frustrating you or things that you're very focused on putting an end to, or like you're not dealing with your boss's shit anymore, you're not dealing with this person's shit anymore, whatever it is. It's like they see you as someone that is very focused on transforming something in your life. Some of you, you're literally going through a massive shift or change or a relationship change or an ending, or there could be something very dramatic going on for you. However, they're seeing you as someone that is very happy that this is going on, but you're also a little bit more on edge. Okay, so if there is a job change or something of that nature, they feel like you're quite happy, but you're also on edge because it's like, I'm happy, but it's like I got no extra wiggle room or time to, toast about it. Okay, so yeah, this person is seeing you as someone that's quite happy. Okay, very expressive this week. For some of you, especially if you see this person all the time, it's like they may see you as someone that is very energized this week. And it's like you're here, there, and everywhere. And it's like you're looking good, you're in the spotlight. But it's like when it comes to them, they feel it's like, why aren't you like that with me? Why are you happy everywhere else? But it's like with me, you seem to be cranky. Okay, that's like the energy they're getting from you. So either way, they're seeing you in a very transformative space this week. Optimistic, ready to change your life, ready to say, it's like you're done with a lot of shit this week is how they're seeing you. You're fed up. You're fed up. You're being very expressive about it. You're happy. It's like, fuck you type of thing. It's like you're fed up, but still saying fuck you. Excuse my language. That's the energy I'm getting. It's like you're saying fuck you with a smile on your face. Okay. That's that. Now, action this person plans on taking is the Queen of Cups. All right, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Wands in reverse. One more for action this person plans on taking. Page of Wands in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse. All right, well, all right, this kind of feels like the two of you are having like an aftermath, or it's like you're finally coming to the end of the week and this is someone that's in a space of feeling like they're having the opportunity to connect with you or finally snuggle with you or whatever it may be. This is someone that is connecting with you or having a heart-to-heart conversation. Now, for those of you where maybe you wasn't responding to their messages all the time, or you wasn't as communicative, or you wasn't as snuggly with them if you live with them or something like that, if there was some type of disconnect between the two of you where it's like you just lost, it's like you never seen each other much this week, or there wasn't a whole lot of communication, or you left this person on red, that type of energy. If there was that type of energy going on between the two of you, this seems to be someone that is willing to overlook whatever happened because they feel like you're taking emotional responsibility for the consequences of some type of energy that you may have put off. Okay. Or they feel like you're taking responsibility for maybe a delay, like maybe you had to cancel plans and postpone, or you, there was something here that you procrastinated on, or there was something here that it's like you wasn't as available. It kind of feels like this person is empathizing with some type of either delay in communication, or they're empathizing with your fears you have in regards to love and relationships and partnerships. Like, for example, if it is a newer type of relationship, this person feels like this is someone that empathizes for why you may even fear they may empathize with why you may fear making forward plans with them. Okay, because of some type of disconnect. Like, this feels like someone that is just opening up their heart to you. They're overlooking whatever happened between the two of you because they feel like you're taking responsibility for something. Or they feel like, okay, it was a rough week, but now we're good. Okay, cool. It's like that type of energy. And it's like now it's like you're just snuggling with each other, or it's like you're having those heart-to-heart conversations and it's like night boo-boo. Okay. It's like it's all said and done. They may low-key feel like you're having a hard time committing to them, or you're having a hard time with the idea of commitment with them for whatever reason. And if that's the case, this is someone that does empathize for why you may feel that way. Okay. They may empathize for why you feel that way, because the two of you may have had some type of conversation about this. They may also feel like you're also more so focused on bettering yourself or your work or that type of thing. But this person just seems to be pouring out their heart to you, or they're just very receptive to you when it comes to their actions, because they feel like you're taking responsibility for a delay in communication or something going on here. And it's like they respect you. It's like no love is lost. It's like the loyalty is still there. The respect is still there. But they do feel like you have a lot of fears associated with them, either because of some type of disconnect between the two of you already, or because of some type of disconnect that you've went through that is causing you to fear investing into love in that depth at this point in your life. And honestly, you're just in a fed up mood. It's like, I don't even know. Starting from scratch, I'm being super careful when it comes to who I start putting on that table. Okay. So I don't know. They're being super loving, they're being very understanding. So it kind of feels like you're opening up to this person about like, sorry, I've been busy. And it's like they're being super understanding, super caring. It's like that type of energy. What is Cancer's feelings for this person? 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Wands, 5 of Swords. You're kind of like your feelings for this person, you're having some conflicting thoughts in regards to the situation, because even though this person makes you feel really good, or you like the attention you get from them, or you like how they make you feel, maybe you feel noticed, you feel like they see you, that you feel like they get you, you feel appreciated. You also have a lot of mental conflict about the situation, because you either feel like they're uncommittal, or I don't know, this kind of feels like, Cancer, you may unintentionally be playing a little bit of mind games with this person, because with that 5 of Swords, 6 of Wands, because this is like, I don't know if I can trust you, but I'm going to come a little bit for a little bit of snuggles, a little bit of loving, okay, and I'm going to pull back. It kind of feels like you're in a space of like, I don't know if I can trust you, but I'm still going to come for the show. I'm still going to come for the attention. You know what I mean? I still like, it's like you like the way this person makes you feel, but then you pull back because you either have commitment issues, or you feel like this person does, and you're having a hard time giving it your all. 8 of Wands in reverse. So some of you have mental conflict because maybe there's a distance between the two of you, or there's something here that occurred that caused some type of, there could have been something hasty here that occurred that caused you to feel like you need to keep your distance. Some of you are also just avoiding being impulsive, okay? But I get more the energy, Cancer, that you like the way this person makes you feel appreciated, and it's like you like it. You like it. You just don't think you can trust them at all. So it's a push-pull thing going on with you. And you're having a very hard time being transparent with this person because of pride. So it kind of makes me feel like there's a history, or it makes me feel like you're scared to be vulnerable with this person for whatever reason. But you could be dealing with a Leo. We also have Cancer, Capricorn, and Scorpio. All right, Leo. What do we have for Leo? What is Leo's person's feelings? Temperance just showed its face. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. 4 shuffles. What is Leo's person's feelings? 2 more for the Leo. 3 shuffles. Page of Cups in reverse. Okay. So in this person's feelings, Leo, we have the 10 of Swords. Tell me about the 10 of Swords. The Tower. Damn. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Shake it off. Now let me hear your hips swing. Hierophant in reverse. Well, Leo. 7 of Pentacles. They feel like this is on your terms. Like, okay, so Leo, this is someone that feels like things are done. Okay, they feel like things are absolutely done. They feel like there's something you're doing that has kind of put the nail in the coffin when it comes to the situation or the potential of. They lost faith in the situation completely, and they do feel like you're in a space where you're reevaluating your investments or you're reevaluating what you want to invest into. But they definitely feel like things are done here. Okay, on a more lower spectrum of things, Leo, this person may feel like they are getting the blame for everything going on in your life this week. They may feel almost taken for granted to some extent. And if for those of you where you're not choosing to end this necessarily, they still feel like you are choosing to end this because of your actions. Okay, whether they feel like you're taking them for granted, whether they feel like the situation is not stable, it's kind of pushing them in that energy of fuck this. It's pushing them in a space of rebellion. Okay, so even if you're not directly saying I'm done or I don't want you anymore or whatever, it's like they still feel like your actions are saying that. Okay, and some of you are literally just saying I don't want you no more or something. Okay, but yeah, this person feels like they feel if you have been dealing with them and you haven't directly broken up with them necessarily, they feel like you think you can treat them however you want. And it's pushing them away. Now, whether you are or not is a whole other thing, but that's how they feel. They feel taken for granted and they're having a hard time coping with that. Okay. So how they're viewing you. So yeah, they're kind of entering the space. They're entering the space of rebellion. Okay. And they may be still waiting to see some type of return from that. So if they are kind of giving you some pushback, they're hoping that it clicks, that they don't want to be treated like that. And it's not that they don't want you, it's the fact that they don't want to be treated like a certain way, something like that. So it's like someone that's trying to invest in it differently to see different results from you. But yeah, how they're viewing you, 6 of Cups in reverse. That song, She's Not That Innocent, just came to my head. 5 of Swords in reverse and the 9 of Cups in reverse. That Michael Jackson song, She's Not That Innocent. No, that's Britney Spears. Michael Jackson, Rose, the fuck. Britney Spears, was it? She's Not That Innocent. Oh yeah, oops, I did it again. Maybe this is a repetitive pattern you have with this person, Leo. I got Annie, Are You Okay? And Oops, I Did It Again. That blended together in my head so well. That should be a remix. But it's like, this person is seeing you as someone that isn't innocent, at least this week. Okay? They may be seeing you as someone that is trying to move on from the situation. They may feel like you're in a space of becoming quite fed up with the situation. They may feel like you don't even care anymore. You're just kind of saying it how it is. They may feel like you look at them, Leo, as needy or having high expectations or something of that nature. This person feels like you look at them as emotionally needy or clingy, or they feel like you look at them as someone that has too high of expectations, supposedly in the relationship or potential of a relationship. Okay. Magician, Empress in reverse. Yeah, they feel like you're in a space of being very intentional when it comes to directing your energy away from this, either because you look at it as you look at the situation as neglectful, okay? Or it's like they may feel like you feel neglected and you feel unsupported, or you feel like they're giving you a very overbearing, draining energy. And this person feels like, what? How do you get that at all? It's like this person is starting to feel taken advantage of or taken for granted because they feel like you keep wanting more or expecting more than they can give, or, you know, not empathizing for their situation. Okay. So, some of you, this person feels like you're refusing to apologize to for something which they consider to be the nail in the coffin, because it's like, really? Like, I'm definitely, like, they're not conforming. They're not doing things your way. They're not in that space. So, like, this person may low-key feel, at least this week, guys, it's just for a week, they may feel like you're being really selfish this week. Maybe you're not. It's just how they're viewing you. They feel like you're being a bit selfish. Action this person plans on taking is the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. 3 of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Cups. The 8 of Cups. Interesting. So I have a specific storyline. For those of you where you had shared resources with this person or finances, this person may feel like there's something going on this week that has you inspired to be a little bit more lighthearted, or be a little bit more empathetic, or be a little bit more in connection with them in some way, but they feel like it's a very superficial view, and they feel like it's because you're in a bad predicament financially, where all of a sudden you need their support, where they feel like the reason you're in that situation is because you're not learning from your own mistakes when it comes to the lack of effort on your part. Like, this person feels like, oh, Leo's now just rubbing up on me now because they need money, or because they need, you know, some type of validation, or because they are dependent on me in somehow. Even if it's not financially, they may feel like you're dependent on them for something here. Okay. Because this is someone that feels like there's some type of, it's like they feel like you're coming toward them with some type of lighter hearted energy, or you're being lighthearted, but they feel like nothing's actually changed. And they may feel, Leo, like, this is someone that's in a space of refusing to submit to some type of repetitive pattern that's going on between the two of you. So if there is some type of pattern between the two of you where y'all fight and you think you got it in the bag, and they, of course, you know, put it in the bag for you, it's like this is someone that's not putting it in the bag this week, okay? They're intentionally trying to avoid submitting to your beauty, to how good you smell, to how good you look, okay? to how much money you have, even whatever is going on. It's like this is someone that is refusing to submit to your oomph or whatever you bring to the table that they're usually weak to, because they feel like this is a repetitive pattern, and they're kind of disappointed and fed up in the situation. Okay. So I feel like they're kind of giving you the silent treatment this week, because they feel like the only reason you keep returning is because you are either codependent on them financially, or one way or another, or you're not completely self-sufficient or something like that, or they feel, yeah. Or they feel like you're trying to pursue them while being connected elsewhere too. Either way, they're not submitting. This person also has a lot of insecurities now in this connection, Leo, because of pain or something they're having a hard time moving past. Okay, so whether there is some type of history or something that they're holding on to, it's like they're having a hard time moving on to calmer waters with you, because it's like they're kind of pissed a little bit, or feeling insecure on a whole. Like, am I even good enough for Leo? Because apparently, even though I gave them my best last week or the week before, that wasn't good enough. It's like that's starting to come into question with this person. is Leo's feelings for this person? Eight of Cups, Queen of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Swords, Temperance. You may feel like this person's emotionally unavailable, Leo, or you feel like they're insensitive. I mean, you may feel like this person is walking away this week as well. Or keeping their distance. You feel like this person is keeping their distance or no longer giving you that goodness or no longer giving you that love or that care, or it's like they're kind of giving you the vibe this week that they don't give a fuck, and you're in a space of like, do you know what? I can play that game too. So you're in a space of feeling like this person is intentionally trying to make it seem like they don't give a fuck, or they're trying to intentionally make it seem like they don't care. And you're in a space of like, well, that's disappointing, but do you know what? I can play that game too. You may feel kind of forced to detach from the situation. High Priestess. So the Death card. I don't know, Leo. I think you'll how you feel. You feel like you'll survive if it's done. It's not. You'll be fine. I feel like you're kind of disappointed. It's like, well, that's disappointing. I don't really feel like you do really care enough to like move into that High Priestess in reverse, which can be very explosive, which can be like those long ass messages or those temper tantrums, or like that it's like, this is someone, it's like you're in a space of like, whatever. It's like this person doesn't seem to be phasing you, even if they're not giving you what you want in any given moment. It's like they're not really phasing you. It's like you feel the need to be very discreet and passive with this person. It's like, okay, if you're gonna be closed off, do you know what? I'm gonna be closed off. It's that type of energy. So, and it could be just a petty thing between you and this person this week, or it's just like, we're done, depending on your spectrum. So you could be dealing with the Pisces. We also have Taurus, Aries, Scorpio. I just gotta go pee right quick, guys. Sorry, I can't wait till intermission. All right, sorry about that. All right, Virgo. What do we have for Virgo? What is Virgo's person's feelings for the Virgo? Six of Pentacles in reverse just showed its face. They may feel like it's one-sided. I don't know. Let's see. Three more. What is Virgo's person's feelings for the Virgo? 3 shuffles. Okay. All right, so Virgo, in this person's feelings, we do have the Sun card. I get it really, okay. Sun, 10 of Cups in reverse, though. Knight of Cups in reverse and the 2 of Wands. Queen of Swords. Three of Cups in reverse. Well, Virgo, I feel like this is someone that feels as though they're receiving some type of clarity indirectly or directly. I get initially like a very happy vibe from this person. Like this is someone that's like, oh, like this is someone that's quite optimistic. They're happy. They may feel like they're receiving some type of clarity when it comes to something that is dysfunctional in their life or yours, okay? Whether you're having a very honest conversation with this person, or for some of you, maybe you cancel plans with this person, or you know, there's been some type of unnecessary drama potentially that occurred, and this person feels like, okay, now the two of you are moving past that, or they feel like there's some type of honest conversation or clarity they're receiving in regards to maybe what's been going on. Like maybe you cancel plans with them, but it was because of something chaotic going on in the family, or there was something here that had you to be, you know, not really available or in and out of a situation, something of that nature. Because this person is in a space of like feeling like there's potential here between the two of you. They're definitely thinking partnership, they're thinking a future, they're thinking potential, but they're also aware that like you have this person intrigued, okay? Let's just put it that way. You have this person intrigued. They may feel like they need to make some type of decision in their life, whether that's a decision between two people, or maybe you do, or they may feel like there's some type of major choice that they need to make in the matter, but they feel like they're receiving some type of clarity in regards to what's good for them and what's not good for them, okay? If it has to do with them, or they feel like they're receiving some type of clarity in regards to maybe why you were moody last week, or why you withdrew from a situation, or why you're maybe not as available right now as even you'd want to be. And again, they may feel, some of you, they feel like the two of you may be, you know, putting an end to some type of unnecessary drama. It kind of feels like something that Three of Cups in reverse is just bullshit. Queen of Swords and a Three of Cups in reverse. That's like putting an end to bullshit, rumors, gossip, you know, what your buddy said, what your friend said, what your mama said, that type of shit. It's like this person feels like the two of you are moving past some type of unnecessary drama, or even bullshit between, maybe the two of you were the drama. Okay, maybe the two of you created unnecessary drama with one another. But it's like they feel happy because they feel like they're receiving some type of clarity in regards to some type of dysfunctional family matter going on in your life, or they feel very clear that what they've been investing into is dysfunctional. Like maybe they're becoming aware of how much of a negative impact their family has been on this relationship, and maybe they feel they need to start really prioritizing how much energy they give and to whom, okay, if you are in a relationship with this person. But it's like this person feels like the two of you are having a very honest and open conversation, you know, putting an end to any type of bullshit, rumors. Also, they feel like they're receiving some type of clarity in regards to you canceling plans, or maybe why you wasn't optimistic maybe about something here. They feel like they're in the clear. They feel like, oh, they feel like happy. They feel optimistic. It's like, okay, well, now we can like look past that. Like now, since we have this, even though it's quite dysfunctional, there does seem to be some type of dysfunctional clarity or conversation the two of you are having, and it's kind of like spilling the tea on like what's going on behind the scenes type of thing. Even though there's all that heavy energy, there's also like a light at the end of the tunnel. There's also this like, now everything makes sense type of energy. Like this person feels like you bring sense into their life, okay? Or, you know, that they may feel like that's quite mutual because they're seeing you as a Six of Swords. So they're seeing you as someone that's in a space of wanting to move past some type of conflict or drama or desiring to make improvements in something here. But let's see. So let's just put it this way. This person feels optimistic that the two of you have potential. They feel optimistic that the two of you can make plans forward, and they feel optimistic that the two of you can withdraw and remove yourself from some type of dysfunctional situation, and kind of like, you know, be more of a team, or be more of like they feel like they can be your right-hand man or right-hand woman type of thing. Like y'all talk to each other. You don't talk to your sister, that you don't talk to your buddy. You don't, it kind of feels like y'all are like seeing things that they feel like the two of you are seeing something clear. Or you're getting, okay, it's like you're minimalizing this connection, or it's like you're playing telephone. Telephone. It's like you're playing telephone with one another. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to put the point. You get what I'm saying. Everything that is said, it's just to you. It's just you. You're only, the two of you are playing telephone. Fuck. You get what I'm saying? And I just say that because it seems like there's a lot of noise, or there's a lot of family drama or emotional turbulence going on that has nothing to do with the two of you, but it seemed to have impacted the two of you. Okay. And the two of you are in agreement. It's like, okay, maybe we can filter that shit out, or maybe we can look past that. That's how they feel. Anyways, how they're viewing you is a Six of Swords. With the Fool, Page of Swords in reverse, and the Two of Cups. Well, again, this person, when it comes to them, they're seeing you as someone that is trying to move on to calmer waters with them, or move past some type of conflict, because you have faith that you are, it's like this person feels like you have faith that the two of you can make it work or come together. They may also feel, Virgo, like when it comes to any type of prior conflict that the two of you had, okay, even if you're already in a relationship with this person, they feel like any type of prior conflict the two of you had, they feel like you're under the impression that that wouldn't have been caused if you had the right information, okay? So again, they may feel like the two of you are having some type of delayed conversation, or you're kind of smoothing some bumps out in the relationship, and they're seeing you as someone that has faith that the two of you can come together, and they may feel like you're trying to move past some type of conflict with the intent of either, you know, getting them to see eye to eye with you, or getting them to understand you, or again, when it comes to them, they feel, I mean, you have the Two of Cups, they have the Two of Wands. It's like they feel like the two of you are seeing eye to eye on something, or they feel like you're optimistic that y'all can make it work. But they may feel like there was some type of delayed news that you heard that caused you to delay even making it work with them, or they feel like you're under the impression that I wouldn't have thought this way, or I wouldn't have considered leaving you, or I wouldn't. It's like they feel like you're under the impression that you were lacking the right information. Okay. So I don't know, maybe it was their fault. Maybe this person was giving you mixed signals, and they may have been emotionally in and out of the situation as well. Either way, there's some type of delayed conversation happening, and they're seeing you as someone that's trying to move on to calmer waters, and you're in fact like almost submitting to the situation. After some type of like conflicting space. It's like, okay, things are calm now. It's like they feel like the two of you are seeing eye to eye. Now, on a personal level, Virgo, this person may feel like you're ready for a fresh start. They may feel like you're trying to, you know, embrace some type of change in your life, trying to embrace some type of transition in your life. They may feel like you're ready for something new. Six of Swords can often move up into that Seven of Swords, where we have to play our cards right. So it can be like a little bit of a Six of Swords can be a very rough transition. Okay. So they may be seeing you as someone that is ready for some type of transition or change. Okay. It's like you alleviated some type of conflict in one aspect of your life, but now you're moving into a space where you're trying to get out of the storm a little bit, or you're trying to play your cards right, or you're still in a space where you feel like not wholeheartedly trusting of them or people around you. Okay, it's almost like they may see you moving into a space where you're trying to plan, or you're trying to be strategic, you're trying to be cautious, because either there's people in your life that don't want to see you happy or don't want to see you going in that direction, or because you have trust issues with them. So you're kind of being cautious, or they may feel like you're entering this space where you're kind of playing your cards right to see if you can even trust them. Because in the emotions and the heart space, they feel like you apparently care about them or love them, but they may feel like there's not wholehearted trust there. So you're just kind of going with it and submitting, but playing your cards right. Let's just put it that way. Okay. So yeah, they're just seeing you as someone that's going with the flow this week. Now, Virgo, y'all don't get that energy very often, that type of energy. You don't. Okay, y'all aren't really go with the flow type of people, but this week they're seeing you as like going with the flow. Okay. It's like, yeah, like it's like they're seeing you as optimistic. All of that. Now, action this person plans on taking is the Star. With the King of Cups in reverse, Four of Swords in reverse. That's too many, guys. Give me one more. And the Lovers. Well, all right, Virgo. Well, moving into this week, this person is entering this space of being happy as shit as is. Okay, they're fucking happy as a cupcake. This is someone that is super happy. They feel inspired. They feel like they have this renewed faith in this connection, and they're trying to be good. Okay, this kind of feels like someone that's trying to be good. They're having a really hard time expressing themselves or expressing their emotions. Okay, why? Because I feel like they're trying to embrace some type of resilience when it comes to this connection. It kind of feels like someone that is trying to keep a sense of calm, cool, collected type of energy. I do feel like there's this energy where this person is trying to renew this connection, or kind of like work with what you're giving them. Because again, I do feel like a lot of y'all are the ones initiating some type of fresh start, or giving this relationship another go, or something of that nature. This kind of feels like someone that is feeding into it in a way of trying to inspire you, or trying to, because they may feel like you're just going with the flow. They may feel like you're closed off. They may feel like you're this King of Cups in reverse, where you're not very expressive when it comes to the emotional space. Okay, so they may feel the need to almost inspire you, or they may feel the need to connect with you in, it's almost like someone that's just trying to connect with you or vibe with you, or even if you've been with this person 10 years, okay, this kind of feels like someone that's just trying to snuggle up on you a little bit differently, or something like that. It's someone that's trying to keep the flame going, okay? It's someone that's trying to keep things flowing. It's someone that's trying to keep things nurtured, okay? This person may be very nurturing to you this week. They may be trying to rejuvenate you. They're trying to, get you to see the brighter things, okay? Because it's like they're feeling like you're going with the flow, but it's like they don't want you to lose that spark. Because this is someone that does feel a very strong connection with you. For some of you, they may be bringing a little bit more magic into the bedroom, okay? Or they're spicing things up in the bedroom. It's like this is someone that is potentially trying to spice things up. Because the Star, like I said, even if you've been with this person 10 years, this is someone that is feeling inspired this week. They're feeling inspired to do things differently. So they may kind of downgrade how much they express themselves emotionally, and more so upplay, their efforts and their actions, their sexual interactions, their, how they connect with you, I don't know how to explain that. It just feels like someone that just wants to enjoy you. And they may feel the need to kind of suppress the love situation or the emotions, even though I know it kind of goes hand in hand, but it's like they may feel like they need to suppress their own direct advice or their direct, you know, it's like they're closing the therapy line. They're not giving you, if you're dealing with someone that normally gives you the cliche therapy or the cliche help or whatever it may be, or the cliche advice, this kind of feels like someone that's trying to, like, I don't know how to explain this. It feels like someone that's trying to inspire you in a different way. Okay? Because they're feeling renewed, they're feeling hopeful, they're trying to be resilient, they're trying to keep the juices flowing. Okay, we're talking about the King of Swords. Lovers, King of Swords. For some of you, this person kind of wants to lay you down. Lay down. The King of Swords likes to lay down the law. Lay down the law. Okay, King of Swords. This is someone that is wanting to be very honest about their intentions with you. It's like they want to have those conversations, but they also want to enjoy this. It's like this is someone that is just feeling hopeful, renewed. They're enjoying it. Sorry, it's hard to get a direct action out of that specifically to tell you, but it does feel like you're giving this person the opportunity by you just going with the flow. Let's just put it that way. You're going with the flow on something. Okay, I feel like you're the one initiating this. It could be them. Okay, maybe last week they initiated, I don't know, but they're seeing you as going with the flow. This person is like keeping it flowing, keeping the juices flowing. It's like someone that doesn't want to get too far away from you because it's like, I know it sounds really stupid. It's like they're just keeping the juices flowing. Okay. How does Virgo feel about this person? Moon in reverse. You may have subsiding anxiety, or there's something occurring that you with the Eight of Swords. So your anxiety may be subsiding in regards to the situation, but there's still something here that is potentially numbing you in the mind space. And it could have to do with financial stresses. It could have to do with feeling not good enough. It could have to do with overthinking, you know, whether you make enough money for this person, or you may, if you're in a long-term relationship with this person, you're just having a hard time enjoying it for what it is because you're run down with stress and financial responsibility, and you're just run down with shit. So it's hard for you to enjoy things and be in the moment because you're constantly stressing about, you know, responsibilities or whatnot. If it is a newer energy, I feel like you guys are anxiety ridden when it comes to like putting this out to the public. You may be overthinking how it's going to be perceived. You may be, you know, stressing about how it's going to impact your reputation, whatever that means, or how it's going to impact, you know, your overall status and whatnot. You may also be insecure about being blamed for something. Like if there was a little bit of a messy situation, you may be insecure about being blamed for something. So even though you internally have subsiding anxiety about this person or connecting with this person, the surface level shit is kind of stressing you out, you know, making it official, or telling your family you're getting back with your ex, or telling, you know, stuff like that. It's like the superficial shit is stressing you out a little bit. Even with this person, like maybe the two of you are connecting again, but you haven't really gotten the depths of, you know, talking about money and talking about all that. And that's, again, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So there could be some financial insecurities you have, or because you may low-key feel like this person has a superficial view on you. Okay, so that's stressing you out a little bit. Some of you guys just put a high expectation on yourself, so you think that that's how this person feels, and it's like you maybe not even seeing past your own. Just give me one sec. One more. Queen of Swords. So I don't know, when it comes to your feelings, Virgo, you have a lot of insecurities, but your insecurities seem to be more so derived from superficial shit. Okay? So I feel like you're receptive to have a conversation. You're open to see where things go. Your anxiety is subsiding when it comes to expressing yourself. It's just the superficial shit when y'all start talking money, or when this person is trying to have a snuggle you, and it's like you're stressing about, oh, you got to be up at 5 in the morning, something like that. Or it's like you are just, I feel like you have a rigid approach because of other things that you may feel like are restricting you or limiting you, that you probably wouldn't stress about that if things were different financially, or honestly, it could just be a personal issue. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse is like, it's like you may lack self-worth, or you may feel like this person does potentially. I feel like you may be insecure about being blamed for something and come back to that. I'm just going to move on from that. But overall, I feel like you're receptive to talk with this person. You're receptive to make things work with this person. You have subsiding anxiety when it comes to the emotional space. But there is things that you're very much aware of that may be somewhat numbing to you when it comes to the real world, when it comes to real shit. And you are having a hard time either having a conversation about that or just enjoying this relationship because that's just kind of hindering you. Okay. So, I mean, maybe that's why they're seeing you as someone that's going with the flow. You don't really have, this week, you may not be very outspoken with this person. I mean, have you ever been in such a numbing space where you can't function? It's like dysfunctional as shit. Like you are so stressed out. You are so overwhelmed. You cannot function. You cannot, let alone think clearly. You cannot function. You can't write. And it's like you naturally are seen as someone that's just going with the flow. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you maybe you're just going with the flow, being submissive. That's what you're saying. So, I mean, hopefully you're wanting to go with the flow toward this person. But if it's a long-term relationship, I wouldn't be surprised if you're just going with the flow because you just can't, you don't have time to argue about this. Because for some of you, you just don't, it's like, you know what I mean? Financially, it's like it's not even a topic for discussion. So there is a chance if you're in a relationship with this person and have shared resources, you may be just going with the flow because that's, what else are you going to do? You know what I mean? I don't know. But you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Pisces, Cancer. But if it's a newer person, I definitely feel like you want it. You're just letting other shit stress you out. Stupid shit. Just think about it this way. Even if you are stressed because, oh my God, maybe you don't make enough money, or you may feel not cool enough, or you may feel like whatever, when push comes to shove, and when, you know, it's like, do you really want someone that is going to choose to be with you or not be with you based off how much money you have, or based off your status, or based off, would you really want someone that's like, oh, all of a sudden I don't like you anymore? Think about it that way. So think about it as a natural filter. Okay. Okay, quick break. I mean, sometimes you got to just address reality for what it is, but I mean, you know, anyhow. Because you do need money to survive, so I don't want to twist things. You do, but you get what I'm saying. Money gonna go to whatever this true is the glue. This is going down quick. Libra will be next. I've been drinking the same coffee the past couple of weeks now. It's just almond milk and that pumpkin spice creamer stuff. And that's it. Nice. So I'm really on the pumpkin spice kick. I don't think I was every other year. It's just this year. Taste change. Fall vibes. Yeah. Thank you, Trey. Open communication can solve a lot to a point, but at some point you got to realize that there's not really anything anybody can do. So some people just don't like to communicate if they know you can't do nothing about it. And you kind of have to understand before you get with someone how they deal with shit. You kind of have to respect that to an extent. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, if you're in a long-term relationship, you're going to talk about shit. But I'm saying when you're just getting with someone, like I find when you just start dating people and you talk to people, they want to know everything. They want to know everything. And I think that's the most delusional fucking perspective and most naive thing. Like nobody's going to tell you all their details, nor do they need to when you first start dating someone. And I think it's very disrespectful to expect anybody to do that. You know what I'm saying? So if you've just been dating someone a few weeks or something like that, like, no, they're not going to tell you deep shit because why would they? Why would they do that? Why would they, first of all, want to put that on you? And second of all, why would they do that? They don't know if y'all are going to last, and they probably want to fix whatever's going on in their life and then kind of move along. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'm just going to have this other chipper because that was quick. But yeah, if you're going to get with someone, I don't know, I think people that expect you to trust them right off the bat are like the least trustworthy sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. You held on for 8 years to waste your life. That's right. Divine connections. Yeah, well, we all have soulmates in life. And we have life, like, I don't know. It really fucking is so subjective. It's embarrassing, this whole conversation. Because, yeah, we have soulmates in life. We have life partners in life. Everything is so personal and different for each and every individual. And with life experience is going to determine why you're doing what you're doing and what's justifying it, blah, 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 blah. Which is all in correlation with your soul. So to say that it's a superficial approach is nonsense. Like soulmates and divine connections and life partners, it's really what you make it. You know what I'm saying? It's really what you make it. And if you let yourself be confused, you're going to be confused. So yeah. I just know I don't want to be 80 years old still stressing about love. I watched this TikTok one day of this old lady and she was saying, she's like, while you're young, get your hustling going and get something going for you that you can do when you're old because that pension check isn't going to cut it. And she's like, believe it or not, there's ladies 80 years old still out here crying about love and looking for their love and God forbid we do that to ourselves. Do not do that to yourself. You need to fucking be in control of your life to some extent and not let these little ebbs and flows constantly control your life. You are in control of that shit. And the ebbs and flows are like a guide, but if it doesn't mean anything or if it's not doing anything, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a personal problem likely or some type of vulnerability in one of your elements. You know what I'm saying? But I think divine connections Soulmates. I feel like a divine connection would be more so unconditional, like regardless of outcome, it's just unconditional love and unconditional muse, you know what I'm saying? So I think we come across people, it doesn't have to be an intimate way, that we'll have an unconditional love for it, or there's always going to be some type of muse there. And then we have people that are more so like soulmates, which can be some type of catalyst, or it can impact us in a way that it propels us in a direction and becomes a positive catalyst, or we can let it sabotage us, where we're constantly depending on that external validation, you know. And then I feel like we have life partners where there is such a real purpose for that connection, and to like blend everything together, that's such a personal thing. You know what I'm saying? That I don't always feel like it has to be entangled or meaning all the same, you know. But I think as long as you're confused, you'll be confused until you cause yourself enough pain where you're not confused. I wonder what kind of divine connection I have with your person. All right, let's move on to Libra. Pretending you're smoking pretzels, thanks. All right, Libra, what do we have for Libra? Yeah, if someone is confusing you, it's on purpose. So sometimes you confuse yourself by just ignoring what someone's telling you. But if someone is not giving you any direct answer, that's probably intentional. They're buying more time. That's what they're doing. They're buying time. And it doesn't mean they don't care about you, but it's definitely intentional. So, all right, what do we have for Libra? Why people do that? Well, you have to think reality, why people would do that. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of either have to empathize or say, no, this is not what I want. So, like I said, if people are confusing you, and they never gave you any direct communication, because again, sometimes people give us direct communication and we confuse ourselves. So if they are confusing you, they either are intentionally doing that by stringing you along, or if there's a literal situation, you either need to empathize for that or say, do you know what, this is not for me. You know what I'm saying? And move yourself along, because it's intentional one way or another. And you are in control in whether you want to sign up for that. All right, what do we have for Libra? One more. What is Libra's person's feelings? For the Libra. 3 shuffles. All right, so Libra, in this person's feelings, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles in reverse. With the Moon. And the Knight of Pentacles. All right, so the Two of Cups. All right, so Libra, this is someone that is heavily interested in you, heavily. They may be keeping this to themselves because they really lack a plan in regards to how to follow through with this, or how to fix any residual issues that are between the two of you. Or again, if it's a newer thing, this is someone that doesn't really know if they can offer you anything, something of that nature. I feel like this person, they may feel like, if it is a past person, this is someone that may feel like you're being extra critical on them, and that's creating a lot of fear and causing them to feel the need to be cautious when it comes to how they approach the situation, because again, they may feel like nothing's changed, or they may feel like they don't know how to fix whatever the issue is. They may feel unable to fix whatever the issue is. And if it's a newer person, this is someone that is heavily interested in you, but they're also fearing approaching you because they feel, you know, like you may be overly critical on them, or they may feel like, you know, you kind of have a solid standard in regards to what you want, okay? Either way, whether it's past or new, this person feels like you have a solid standard in regards to what you want. And even though there's a very heavy interest, they're also keeping that to themselves because they're trying to be cautious, and they feel like you have a lot of reservations toward them. They do have a lot of love and respect towards you, but they may feel like you're either holding on to deep-rooted issues that is causing you to, you know, think with your heart when it comes to actions moving forward in a way of what will be the most emotionally sane for me to do for my next move. Or they feel like you are more so focused on playing it safe right now in your life, and more so having a hard time budging. They feel like you're more so just playing it safe in general. And this person is in a space of not wanting to lose you, but also feeling like you're not budging. But I also feel like this person has a lot of respect for you and love for you because of that. So I don't know, they are interested. They just have a lot of fears associated with the situation. So how they view you, Libra, is a Two of Wands. Tell me about the Two of Wands with how they view Libra. The Five of Swords in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. So this person sees you at a place in your life, Libra, where you're not really sure what your next step is. They may feel like there's things you uncovered in your life. You may feel, they may see you as someone that has either uncovered things about them, or you're completely defeated when it comes to love matters and you lack tolerance when it comes to new love. And they may feel like you're in a place in your life where you're kind of at a standstill and quite hesitant in regards to what's next for you. Or for some of you, they feel like you're at a crossroads between two different people, two different life paths, and they feel like the reason you're at a crossroads is because of something that has you feeling quite defeated mentally, because of something that you've uncovered. So it's almost like this person sees you at a place in your life where when it comes to love, especially when it comes to them or the potential of them or the potential of love, they feel like you're in a place in your life where you're not sure if you want any of it. It's almost like because they feel like you're on the fence when it comes to them or someone else in your life. You're on the fence in regards to whether someone's lying to you or not. And now they may feel like you're thinking irrationally about your next move. So if this is a past person, Libra, this is someone that feels like you're feeling oppressed and kind of keeping your thoughts to yourself, but you're frustrated because of something that you uncovered. And they may feel like you're showing a level of intolerance to love or to them in general. They feel like you're kind of at a standstill right now, trying to figure out what you want in life. Yeah, that's all I'm getting. Sorry if that's vague. So action this person plans on taking is the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, shoot. That is too many. Sorry, I'm not taking it. That's too many. That didn't feel right. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. With the Page of Swords. Oh, Five of Pentacles in reverse. And the Emperor in reverse. So, Libra, I feel like this is definitely someone that is trying to handle the situation in the most responsible way. I do feel like this person is showing you some type of respect, recognition in the workplace, or it's like they're definitely reaching out to you. If this is someone that you left out in the cold or they left you out in the cold, this is definitely someone that is making some type of comeback around. Or if it's a newer energy, this is someone that is reaching out in hopes to get some type of clarity in regards to you and maybe any potential interest or just to see how you respond, because they're avoiding losing control in the situation. They're avoiding you moving away, because for that Two of Wands, for some of you, Libra, this person sees you on the fence in regards to whether you want to move away or travel or distance yourself. So this person may be reaching out in hopes to kind of avoid losing you or avoid you moving away or something like that. I'm getting, because yeah, this is someone that is reaching out or coming out of the cold because they feel like they lost control in the situation, and they don't really feel like they have any other, they feel like they can't really go any further. They feel like the only option is to reach out. And they may do that if it's a newer energy. This is someone that is reaching out and maybe showing, like I said, giving you some props in the workplace, or they're giving you, they're recognizing efforts that you've been putting in, you know, when it comes to all the responsibilities in your life. It's like they're recognizing your worth, and they're approaching you in a really grounded and responsible way. So you're not getting a whole lot of emotion, but they're hoping to get some type of clarity in regards to where they stand, because they're having a very hard time being vulnerable. Okay, so this is someone that is trying to get your attention, whether you know whether this is someone coming out of the cold or not. Just to see how you respond, just to see how you react, that type of energy. Okay. Now, what is Libra's feelings for this person? Temperance, Five of Cups in reverse. And the Knight of Wands. If this is a past person, I feel like you're in a space where you are willing to look past the past. You are willing to not be petty about the past. You are willing to work things out or mend things or fix things. You are very attracted to this person. And even if it's a past person, if there is a sense of if it's a past person, if there is this ego that tries to take over with you when it comes to just kind of running from the situation, or, you know, acting too cool for it, you're trying to like balance that out. It's like you're trying to avoid a loss. Like if it's a past person, I feel like you're intentionally trying to avoid being petty, or you're willing to avoid being petty, because you do feel like the two of you could make magic happen essentially, and you are very attracted to them, but you're also in this space of like trying to not give them too much control at the same time. If it's a new person, you're in a space of, if it's a new person, I feel like you are very attracted to them, and you do feel like, okay, things could work out with them, but you're also in a space of feeling like this person has a very hard time being vulnerable. So you have a hard time. It's like you have this like flighty energy with this person, because like it's a bit uncomfortable. You know, if you're ever around someone that is like, you know, they have a crush on you, or you know they like you, but it's like you feel that, and it's really awkward. And you don't really know how to, it's like you don't really know how to talk to them because they're not being real. So it attracts you to not really be that real. So if it's a new person, it's just kind of awkward. There is attraction you have for them, but you're kind of taking things slow because you feel like they don't want to be vulnerable, or they don't want to open up. And you're also avoiding a personal loss as well, whatever that means for you. So, but yeah, if it's a past person, I feel like you're willing to forgive and make it work if this person is willing to move past the past as well. So, but you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. We have Aries, Pisces, and Cancer. Scorpio. What is Scorpio's person's feelings for them? What is Scorpio's person's feelings for them? 3 shuffles. Three shuffles. All right, so in their feelings, Scorpio, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Tell me about the Nine of Swords in reverse. With the Six of Cups in reverse. The Queen of Swords in reverse. Yikes. And the Six of Swords. Why does this person, Scorpio, feel like you are just ready and willing to start shit for them? Sorry, it's like this kind of feels like someone that wants to think less negatively on the situation. And ultimately, Scorpio, let's just put it this way. This kind of feels like someone that does think less negatively on you. The problem is they're having a lot of, there's a lot of self-loathing energy or internal fear or anxiety that they're dealing with because there's some type of negative past between the two of you that makes this person feel like you have malicious intent or makes this person feel like they can't trust you. Because this is someone that's trying to, you know, avoid any chaos, or they're trying to, you know, keep their distance to avoid any type of conflict. And I feel like this person is in a space where they want to make improvements with you, or they want to be cool with you, but they also feel like because of some type of negative past or because of how you view them, even if it's a newer thing, they feel like you just don't give a shit. They feel like you have they feel like you lack tolerance for them. If there is some type of history, they do feel like they can't trust you because you have malicious intent with knowledge. So it's like they feel like they can't be open with you. But they feel like you lack empathy here for them. And they feel like you don't have tolerance for them. If it's a newer thing, it's like they just feel like maybe they reached out and you just kind of cut them off, or you gave them the cold shoulder. This person definitely feels like they're getting a very cold energy from you. And they're in a space of just trying to like keep their distance to avoid, you know, conflict. And if it is a past person, they're seeing you in a different way. Like they think less negatively on you because of some type of information, but they're also trying to keep their distance because they feel like you haven't moved on. They feel like you're still pissed about whatever occurred between the two of you. So how they're viewing you is the Six of Pentacles. Five of Cups in reverse, Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. So if this is a newer energy, when it comes to them, they definitely see you as someone that is giving them the bare minimum when it comes to communication. They may feel like you're just, like I said, giving them the bare minimum, or it's making them feel like a charity case a little bit in regards to how you're communicating or responding to their communication, because they feel like you're not really being too vulnerable. Okay. So, and if it's a past person, when it comes to them, they're seeing you as someone that still, again, looks at them as more so a charity case, or looks at them as more so an obligation. And they may feel like again, you're just doing your due diligence, like your bare minimum type of effort to keep something balanced, especially if there's children involved. Because either way, whether it's a new or past person, they're seeing you as someone that is avoiding being vulnerable. Okay, you're being very practical when it comes to your communication. You're being very what's necessary only type of thing when it comes to communication. On a personal level, Scorpio, this person sees you as someone that maybe in a better spot financially. They may feel like you're balancing things out in your financial realm. They may feel like you also avoided some type of loss when it comes to your finances. They may feel like things are going really well for you. They may feel like you're on to new things. You're setting new goals for yourself. You're making new plans. They may also feel like if there is children involved, you're trying to avoid being petty because there's children involved. Okay, so even if you're giving them the bare minimum, when it comes to niceness, they feel like the only reason you're doing that is because of children involved. And it makes them feel like, damn, like there's nothing. It's just nothing. And if it's not that deep, this person just feels like you're giving them the bare minimum or being nice because you work with them. or something like that, okay? They do see you as someone that is very grounded, practical, very cautious when it comes to how you communicate. They may see you as someone that is quite optimistic about something new you got going on for yourself. If it's an ex Scorpio, this person feels like you're intentionally avoiding being vulnerable about someone new that you're talking to. Okay, so they may feel like you look at them as more so the obligation or the ex, and simultaneously they may feel like there's something going on that's like really exciting for you that you're avoiding being vulnerable about. Either way, they feel like fucking shit, okay? They feel like they're getting the bare minimum, the cold shoulder. They feel like you're keeping things, you know, practical when it comes to communication. And they may be having a hard time being honest about anything further than that, because they feel like if they take it further than that, they're not going to even get the bare minimum from you, or it's going to cause things to go south, whatever that means. It's almost like they're trying to avoid like disrupting the bare minimum, even if it's, you know, even if they feel like it's cold. Even if it's a newer thing where you just work with this person, you see them, it's like they're having a hard time flirting with you or anything because they feel like it's going to cause things to be awkward. Because they're seeing you as someone that's quite grounded and practical, and it's like not about that nonsense. That's how they're seeing you. Okay. Some of you specifically too, if there's children involved, they may feel like you're being very generous with a child. Even if it's not your child, they may feel like you're being very generous in regards to children, but they feel like they're getting the cold shoulder. So that's specific. But action this person plans on taking is the Three of Cups in reverse. Tell me about the Three of Cups in reverse with action this person plans on taking with the World. Four of Swords and the Hermit in reverse. I'm giving you for rumor. What's the song? Rumor has it. She's the one. I don't know that song. I don't even think I've listened to the song, but I heard little bits of it. Rumor has it something. That might be a song for you. Rumor has it. She's the one I'm leaving you for. Because for some of you, Scorpio, this is someone that Three of Cups in reverse in regards to action they plan on taking. That's not cute. This is someone that now, this is someone that is, they're finding out, Scorpio, that something is occurring that ultimately feels for them like things are officially done, or things like they don't have a chance with you. Whether they're hearing you're dating someone else, or whether they hear there's a third party, or whether they hear rumors, or, you know, things through their grapevine. This is someone that feels like something is occurring. Likely you're choosing someone else, or you're moved on to something or someone else. Something is occurring that makes this person feel like things are officially done. They could feel like there's some type of major life change happening between the two of you that makes them feel like they kind of have to keep their thoughts to themselves, because this is someone that's in self-preservation mode. Okay, they're withdrawing from the situation, ignoring the situation because of some type of major life change. For some of you, there's drama popping off between the two of you, which is causing them to keep their distance even more, whether you're starting shit or whether there's just drama or rumors or whatever it may be, and it makes this person feel like they need to withdraw. And for others of you, there's definitely just a negative outlook that they have, okay, because of the energy they're getting from you, or what they're hearing from their friends, what they're hearing from, you know, on social media, okay? Something is occurring that's causing them to have zero optimism in the situation and making them feel like, damn, things are really done. And I feel with that Four of Swords, there's still things that this person has not told you. There's still feelings, there's still thoughts, there's still things that this person hasn't told you when it comes to how they truly feel. But now they're too paranoid or nervous to tell you, because they either feel like drama's popping off, or they feel like you have a negative outlook on them, or you've already moved on to someone else. Yeah, for some of you, they feel like you're already involved or committing to someone else. I don't know. That Four of Swords may not be cutesy or demure, but let's see what that Four of Swords, what's that underlying sword of truth? What are they keeping to themselves? Oh, Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles, King of Swords. So for some of you, what this person is keeping to themselves is just things that, so this kind of gives me past energy a little bit, because this is someone that is still bothered. They're still bothered. This is someone that is still bothered heavily, but they're trying to act not bothered because they feel like you're not giving them any wiggle room to act bothered. So if this is someone where there is finances involved, this is someone that is keeping their thoughts to themselves to avoid losing their security or money, or to avoid causing any disruptions to a financial situation. And for others of you, this is someone that is just holding on to deep-rooted issues between the two of you. So if it's a past person, they're holding on to deep-rooted issues between the two of you. And they're definitely bothered, but they're avoiding expressing their bother because they feel like they need to use their head and be aloof because of something that they know. And if it's a new person, what they're keeping to themselves is the fact that they see you as very valuable to them, but they also feel like you're unattainable. And they may be in a space of keeping their personal thoughts and feelings to themselves and being aloof. This is someone that's giving you the poker face a little bit because they feel like you're not interested. But yeah, if this is someone that is watching you move on with someone else, they are heavily bothered. It's bothering them, but they're keeping it to themselves because they feel like, what's the point? What is Scorpio's feelings for this person? Nine of Pentacles. Page of Cups in reverse. So you're feeling like Knight of Cups in reverse. Honestly, Scorpio, you feel like this person is too immature for you. Emotionally, at least. Okay? You feel like this person is too emotionally immature for you. Why? Because when they're upset, they become vindictive, or or like if it's a past person, when they're upset, you feel like they become more vindictive towards you than anything, and it makes you feel like you need to keep your distance or just be single. Okay? And if it's a new person, you're just seeing this as a flirt, really. You're just seeing this as a player, a heartbreaker, someone that's just trying to pull you into something just for whatever. Okay? And it's making you feel like you shouldn't get too attached to them. Okay, some of you feel like you have proof that this person is vindictive, or that this person is immature or in a note or confusing, especially if it's a past person. You may feel like this person is just very, in a note emotionally. Like that you feel like they try to pull you in just to give you nothing or just to leave you type of thing, or that's what you feel like they're doing. So I feel like you're in a space where you feel like, what's the point? I'm not getting too attached. So you could be dealing with, we have Virgo, that's all we have specifically. Could be any sign as far as elements go. She's the one I'm leaving you for. Remember, how's that? She's on me. It's like you may feel like this person is so vain that they think that if someone else wasn't in the picture, you'd want them or something. Or you would feel different. Queen of Wands. It's like you may feel like jealousy is like controlling this person's view. I don't know what's going on. All right, what do we have for Sagittarius? What is Sagittarius's point of view? What is Sagittarius's person's feelings for Sagittarius? Page of Pentacles just came out, so you could be dealing with a younger earth sign. Doesn't have to be. What is Sagittarius's person's feelings for the Sagittarius? Universe, spirits, and guides. Two of Cups in reverse just showed his face 3 shuffles. So Sagittarius, in this person's feelings, we do have the 7 of Pentacles. Tell me about the 7 of Pentacles. With the 5 of Swords in reverse. The 6 of Wands. And a Star. 9 of Cups. All right, so Sagittarius, this is someone that definitely understands the value of you, okay? To them, they understand the value of you. There is some aspect this week with this person where they are a little bit mentally defeated by a situation. What's going on with the 5 of Swords in reverse? Queen of Cups in reverse. All right, so this is someone that's in a space where they're kind of taking a step back. They're reevaluating this whole situation. They do understand the value of you. They may be looking at you as someone that is worth it, okay? I do feel like there's a part of this person that is mentally defeated, clarified with the Queen of Cups in reverse. So this is someone that just give me one more than 5 of Swords in reverse. Because I feel like that's what's causing this person to take a step back for a minute. 8 of Swords in reverse. Honestly, I just feel like this person is feeling quite emotional about the situation between the two of you, and also insecure emotionally in the situation because they're avoiding being, I feel like this person is avoiding being manipulated, or it's almost like, let's just put it this way, they're seeing you as someone that's worth it, but they're also taking a step back because their emotions are a little bit all over the place, or their emotions are feeling insecure to be completely open to the situation. Why? Because they're avoiding being manipulated, or they're avoiding being victimized. They're avoiding putting themselves in a situation where they're not looking at the red flags type of thing, okay? Because this is someone that feels like they see something very clearly in a way of like, okay, there's the red flag, there's the red flag, there's the red flag. Not that I don't want to go through this passage, but I see all the red flags, and I just want to make sure that we're not going to run into those red flags, okay? That's the energy this person is in, because yes, you make them feel amazing. They feel appreciated. They feel like there's something successful that is or could happen between the two of you. And they do have a lot of hope with you, Sagittarius, but they're also in a space of feeling a little bit insecure because they feel like there's some red flags, okay, in the situation. Can we get a little bit more as to what that may be? Knight of Cups, okay. One more. And the Chariot. Okay. Well, they may feel like you're inspired to take control in the situation, Sagittarius, in a way to hopefully overcome some type of conflict. But for whatever reason, they feel like that's a red flag. I don't know why, but they do feel like you're inspired to take control or move something forward or overcome some type of conflict. They may feel like you're almost looking for some type of solution here to a situation, or you're trying to fix some type of conflicting situation. For some of you, maybe they feel like you're inspired to move, or you're just overall inspired to fix something with them or take control, and it's like, okay, that's an issue, I'll fix it. That's an issue, I'll fix it. I don't know, maybe they're a little bit confused in regards to why you're being so like, let's make this work, let's push things forward. It's like maybe they feel like maybe they're avoiding being like wooed, avoiding being emotionally manipulated. So I know this sounds weird, but it kind of feels like this person, for whatever reason, whether they have a history with you, where they have a pattern to kind of base this off of, whether they just have a bad love experience, they're seeing you as someone that is like trying to move something forward and trying to take control and see the issues and fix them. They're seeing you as someone that's like moving things forward, but they see it as a little bit of a red flag because they're avoiding being emotionally manipulated. That was sort of the reverse. So I don't know, Sagittarius, I feel like this person is potentially a little bit emotionally unavailable this week. They're kind of, it's like if you're messaging them, it's like they're constantly looking over your messages. It's like they like the way you make them feel. They like what you're saying. They're constantly returning to the thoughts of y'all last Friday night. And it's like the replay. It's like they like the way you make them feel. But they're also like, okay, I got to check myself though, because I don't want to be emotionally manipulated. Is Sagittarius too good to be true? Like, this does seem to be a wish fulfillment. It's like they're feeling very hopeful, but it's also, again, they're avoiding the red flags. So I don't know, maybe this person is seeing you as too good to be true, or the way you're acting, even if you have a history, is too good to be true, and it's weirding them out. So what more, what's going on? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. If it's someone you've been dealing with, or maybe something that caused you to kind of taint your reputation, so it's like they're having a hard time trusting your efforts now. And if it's a new person, this person may feel like you're saying that you can do this, that, and the third, but they ultimately feel like you're not really qualified to do so. Or you're saying you'll move closer, but you don't have the money to move closer. Or it's like they're having a hard time just going with it, even though they want to go with it. And you make them feel some good, Sagittarius. It's like they feel good. They feel like there's some type of success here. You make them feel good. They feel seen by you. And they have a lot of hope with you this week. But they're constantly looking. It's like the Seven of Pentacles is like, it's like I feel like this person's like looking for flaws because they're avoiding being gaslit or manipulated or victimized. So you may find this person like really giving into it, but also like being sus, a little like suspicious. So how they're viewing you is the King of Wands in reverse. With the Hierophant, the Fool, Page of Wands in reverse, and the Two of Cups in reverse. So this person definitely sees you as very objective. So when it comes to them, I'll read it individual too, but when it comes to them, they see you as someone that's very objective focused. They may feel like there's something that occurred that caused you to lack confidence in the situation, and now you're in a space where you're conforming to do something a set way because you're trying to have some type of fresh start. And they may feel like you're trying to address their fears that cause some type of disconnect or cause the two of you to butt heads. Okay, so when it comes to the two of you, Sagittarius, this person may feel like you're lacking confidence in the situation, or you're pushing for a very specific objective by conforming to doing something a set way, because you feel like they have specific fears towards you, and they may feel like you're trying to, you know, have a refresh or restart with them. Essentially, on a personal level, Sagittarius, this person may see you as someone that On a personal level, this person may see you as someone that may tend to lack initiative, or they may see you as someone that needs to really be pushed to do something, because it's like they may feel like you have a lot of knowledge, or you have a lot of awareness, or you have a lot of oomph to give to the world, or you have a lot of ability in you. They may even feel like you have that side that some people don't have, which is like being an optimist and just kind of going for it. It's like they're seeing you as someone that has the ability to just go for it without thinking too much, but they also feel like you lack a follow-through plan, or you don't follow through, or you tend to make a lot of false promises with that Page of Wands in reverse, or you tend to, you know, push for something but not really follow through. Okay. Or they feel like you lack confidence to go at something, even if you have all the knowledge, you have all the ability. It's like everything is laid out for you. It's like they may feel like you are having a hard time, you know, following through with your own plans, or, you know, holding yourself to your own word when it comes to business, when it comes to fitness, when it comes to King of Wands is all about business, fitness, you know, taking initiative, making shit happen, being active, being innovative when it comes to how you go about something. It's like the doer. And it's like, I feel like this person is seeing you as someone that on a personal level may be having a hard time being a doer, because you're trying to be wise while simultaneously they're in a space of like, why? Like, you've got, like, just do it. But yeah, when it comes to them, I feel like they're seeing you as someone that's, I don't know, maybe that's why, because the Seven of Pentacles is waiting on something, you know. So it's like maybe they feel like you're pushing for something, or you're saying that you're going to do something, but it's like maybe they're waiting for you to actually do it, Sag. I feel like this person is waiting for you to actually do it, whatever that is, you know. I don't know. Action this person plans on taking is a Nine of Wands in reverse. Five of Cups, the Devil. Two of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ten of Wands in reverse. All right, the Nine of Wands in reverse can tend to like fall at the final hurdle, or, you know, refuse to compromise on some things. Like, this is someone that is being very stubborn and adamant about something. They may feel Sagittarius. Because I'm not going to lie, this kind of feels like someone that is giving you the silent treatment, or they're in a space where they're refusing to reconsider, or they're refusing to make time for you, or they're refusing. It's like they're kind of offloading the responsibility of this connection, or they're not really prioritizing it because of they have a chip on their shoulder about something. This is someone that's refusing to compromise. Okay, for some of you, this is someone that's having a hard time moving past something that occurred in the past, and they may feel like this is someone that feels, Sagittarius, like things are piling up between the two of you, or in your life in general. And I mean, roles could be reversed, keep it however you want to say. But it's like, this is someone that feels like this is a hot mess. Five of Cups, Two of Pentacles in reverse, Devil. That's like a hot mess that someone doesn't want to hold on to. Okay. Ten of Wands in reverse. There's a lot of baggage. There's a lot of maybe addictions. There's a lot of, you know, like poor time management, poor financial management. This is like a lot of baggage, a lot of toxicity that someone doesn't want to hold on to. And with this Nine of Wands in reverse, this is someone that is refusing to compromise, or they're kind of giving up or falling at the final hurdle, or, you know, someone that's kind of like fed up because it's like they're seeing something more as a burden than anything. And it kind of feels like someone that either feels like you're stuck on the past, or there's addictions, or there's like, there's some type of mess going on here. Now, it does feel like it changed. It almost feels like, what's causing this? What's causing this person to feel or take this action? Three of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Could have been the Ace of Wands or the Three of Swords. It kind of came out sideways. So, honestly, Sagittarius, what's causing this could just be a lack of initiative, okay? On your part, so whatever this person may have been waiting on, it's just not happening. Or for some of you, there's some type of third-party energy that is causing a lot of frustration. Okay? Whatever that means for you. Like if y'all have a third party in your life, there's some type of third-party energy that's causing a lot of bullshit that this person is like, fuck this shit. Okay? And what for some of you, the Three of Swords in reverse can talk about healing and reconciling. Ace of Wands in reverse is a false start. So for some of you, it's just a matter of a false start, or this is someone that is falling at the final hurdle when it comes to the situation, or giving up. So if this was an attempted rekindling of some sort, this is someone that is they feel like it was a false start, okay? Because of all of this mess. There's like a lot of past baggage. There's a lot of, you know, poor time management, or things are not in balance. Poor financial management. It's like they're seeing it as a burden. That's the best way I can explain it. And again, for some of you, it's just third-party disturbances. It could even be, I don't know, maybe your mom says something super harsh to this person and they feel like you don't care. And it's like, there's some type of third-party situation here that's causing this person to say, fuck this. What is Sag's feelings for this person? Knight of Swords, Three of Wands in reverse, Strength in reverse. I feel like you're kind of tense in this situation because there's something that's making you feel inadequate, or something that's making you see, I feel like you're having a hard time concluding what your actual feelings are in this situation, because, you know, you may be, it's like your ships may not be coming in, for example, if you are manifesting something specific, or it's like you lack a vision when it comes to where this is going. And it's like, it may have you on edge because you're constantly wondering where this is going, or if it's going anywhere. You do have a soft spot for this person, but it's also starting to make you feel inadequate or frustrated because it's like, you don't know where this is going. You don't know if you have a future with this person. It's like there's so much uncertainty that you have with this person that it does tend to cause you to go against your own feelings or emotions in the situation, and causes you to be a little bit potentially temperamental or just frustrated. Because you're definitely feeling frustrated because you feel like your efforts are not paying off, or it feels like your ships aren't coming in, or it feels like this person isn't really giving you any certainty in regards to the future between the two of you. And even though you're in a space where you're willing to rush in and communicate your thoughts on this, you feel like it doesn't really go anywhere. Okay, so communicating your uncertainty or your frustration, you feel like that doesn't go anywhere. It's like you may feel like this person lacks empathy. Okay, or you feel like this person is just low on tolerance for whatever reason. So I don't know. This kind of feels like this is turning into like there's some type of mess. It kind of feels like the past is creeping up. I don't know. It kind of feels like the past is creeping up in one way or another, whether it's toxic patterns, addictions, people, and this is causing them to just kind of give up or be stubborn or refuse to compromise. That's a lot of frustration, something being shared, something being expressed, or some type of third-party disturbance. This is like, no, hell no. Or there's too much poor financial management, a financial disaster. Someone's like, I'm not doing that. Or I'm not dealing with that. So I don't know, Sag. If it is someone you have a long history with, they may feel like you're constantly holding the past over their head and they're in a space of like, no, I'm not dealing with that. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. We have Leo, Taurus, Aries, Aquarius, and Cancer, and Taurus, if I didn't say that. Well, that went south. Sorry. We do have a new moon coming up. What, in Libra? I don't remember. We do have a new moon coming up in like 5 days. I always find shortly before new moons, shit hits the fan one way or the other. Because it's like, we're, okay, let's adjust. Not always in relationships, but it's like, let's refocus. Pause, reflect, refocus. It's like pre-new moon. Okay. All right, what do we have for Capricorn? What do we have for Capricorn? 3 more. What is Capricorn's person's feelings for the Capricorn? Three shuffles. All right. Well, Capricorn, in this person's feelings, we have the Death card. All right. Tell me about the Death in this person's feelings. With the 7 of Wands in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. And the 4 of Swords in reverse. Four of Cups. Well, Capricorn, this definitely feels like this person feels like things are done. And the Death card isn't always bad, but with the rest of the cards, this is someone that feels like they have a disadvantage here to some degree. They may feel like they have a weak defense as well to something here that's occurring or has occurred, and now they feel like you're being overly critical on them, or they may feel like you're being nitpicky. And I feel like this person feels forced to ignore the situation, and I feel like they are restless about it, but they're more kind of depressed about it, or they're more, you know, blah about it, to be honest with you. Like, this is someone that lacks the will to fight for the situation because they feel like you're just going to nitpick every attempt that they make, or they feel like nothing they do is going to be good enough. Like, Like they may feel like they've already made offers here and you're ignoring it, or you're not content with whatever they have to say or whatever they have to do. They may feel like you're constantly focused on the negatives of whatever they're bringing to the table. So this person definitely feels like things are done. And if things ended, Capricorn, because of something they did or didn't do, they're in a space of like, well, I don't really have a defense here. Like, I don't have, like, Capricorn's right in some sense, but now they feel like you're not willing to see past something. It's almost like this person, the only way they'd have energy to make it work is if they didn't have to acknowledge something that they did or didn't do, basically. It's like they're trying to get around that, and they feel like you're ignoring every attempt to express themselves, or you're focused on the negatives and how they're expressing themselves, or whatever it may be. This person just feels ignored. Some of you, if it's not that deep, they just feel like they missed an opportunity. Now they just feel stupid because you're not communicating or making plans with them anymore or trying to reach out to them anymore, and they just feel stupid. So this person does feel like things are done, though. And they just kind of feel stupid. Like they feel like they can't even say anything, because if you're the one that ended it with them, they feel like you had every right to, even if they don't agree with it. Or, you know, and if it's a newer thing, they just feel like you're ignoring them. And now they feel stupid approaching you. So how they're viewing you is the Eight of Swords in reverse. Tell me what the Eight of Swords in reverse. With the King of Wands in reverse. With the Nine of Swords in reverse. And the Moon in reverse. Damn. Now, in relation to them, Capricorn, this is definitely the energy of they feel like you told them the hell off, okay? This person may be feeling like you're telling them off. If it's a past person where there's history, they definitely feel like you become disillusioned to something, and they may feel like you're in a space in your life where you're regaining composure, and it's like, now you're going to talk, okay? They may feel like you're telling them off or telling them about themselves, type of thing, or you're giving them that energy. If it's a new person, Capricorn, this person feels like you see right through their bullshit, you see right through their games, and they feel like you're in a space where you're not allowing yourself to stress about it that much because you've been there, you've been dealing with these fools before, and you're not doing that again. So if it's a new person, they just feel like you see through their script, okay? And if it's a past person, yeah, this person may feel like you're completely fed up with their bullshit, and now they see you in a space where you may be moving on in your life, you're regaining your composure, things are looking a little bit lighter, and they may feel like you're healing from them, essentially, or you're getting your groove back. Okay, so action this person plans on taking is the Queen of Swords in reverse. With the Justice card. Okay, Six of Wands, Tower in reverse. The Fool, Hermit in reverse. All right, so Capricorn, this definitely, if this is someone you have history with, this is definitely someone trying to take accountability to avoid a disaster. Okay, this is someone that is attempting to rebuild or attempt to avoid worst case scenario. And to be quite honest with you, I feel like this person is in a space where they feel like like they don't really have much else to lose. Like you've already cut off communication, or you already blocked them, or you already are pissed at them, or you already said everything. It's like they feel like they don't really have much to lose at this point, and they're in a space of trying to attempt to take accountability for something, or be fair, or be honest about something in hopes to avoid a disaster with you. Okay. Because right now they're feeling like you're thinking quite irrationally, or if there has been communication from you, they may feel like now you're thinking irrationally, or you don't have a whole lot of tolerance for them, and they may feel like one negative thought that you've had about them turned into a million negative thoughts, and now they feel like, damn, I really need to just make things right so Capricorn can stop coming at me with all these narratives, because now Capricorn's losing their mind. Like for some of you, this person feels like you're like one thing's leading to another, and it's like now you like they may have like they may have done something and now you think they're a complete player, or they may have, it's like this person feels like now you're in a mind space where they're getting a lot of unnecessary harshness from you, or now you're thinking super irrationally about unnecessary things, and they're in a space of attempting to smooth things out or clear things up to avoid further disaster. Okay. Is it for the intent of getting in a relationship with you? I feel like there's optimism, but I don't really feel like, I feel like a lot of why they're trying to make things right with you is to avoid a disaster, or to avoid you causing shit. And there's a low-key ounce of like hope that maybe the two of you can have a fresh start, but I don't really feel like that's why they're doing it. Okay, if it's a newer energy, this is someone that's just kind of throwing themselves in there with, you know, beginner's luck, naive type of energy, and they're just kind of throwing themselves out there, being honest, to avoid losing you, really. And they may feel like you're going through something in your life where you're thinking irrationally, and they may kind of wiggle their way through when you're in a vulnerable moment. But yeah, this more so feels like a past energy, or someone that's trying to avoid a disaster. What is Capricorn's feelings for this person? Wow. 3 of Pentacles in reverse, Hierophant in reverse, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. You feel like this person fucked up. Point blank period. Okay. You feel like this person is not, like they don't learn. There's some type of repetitive pattern here. You may feel like this person doesn't learn from their mistakes. You lack faith in the situation because this person either isn't reciprocating in any way, or they just keep making poor investments. Like you may feel like this person keeps doing stupid shit, where it's like you have to kind of take a step back and breathe for a minute and ask yourself, well, how the fuck you got involved with this person? Like if it was a really in-depth connection, you may feel like this person causes their own pain by making really poor investments. Okay. And you feel like they don't learn from past mistakes. If it's a new person, I feel like you're under the impression that this person is working against you to some degree, and you find yourself rebelling against it because you feel like they have no interest in investing into you. Okay. So if it's a new person, you feel low-key like they're working against you in some way, or they're definitely not on the same page, and you're naturally rebelling against it because you feel like there's no interest. Past person, you just feel like they're just like dumb, really. You feel like there's a lot of poor investments, and you feel like they keep repeating it and then playing stupid about it. Like whether it's just them not reciprocating on efforts or whatever, and now they're all of a sudden confused as to why you don't want them, or whether they just keep doing really stupid things, whether they keep cheating on you, whether they just don't get a job, whether they just expect you to commit to like what exactly. You just feel like they make a lot of poor investments. And you're in a space where you're inspired to, you know, refuse to compromise and be still, or, you know, get back into your power, essentially. So yeah, Capricorn. Yeah. Yeah. So you could be dealing with a Taurus. We have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Libra, Aries, and Scorpio. I'm gonna have a quick smoke, guys. I need to wake myself up. Can you do a video? I just, you know what I do readings and people show up that like a past person could technically be someone you met 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. And with tarot, you have to understand tarot. It can read worst case scenario and not so worse. So you have to kind of put yourself on what spectrum you're on. But as far as like new people coming through, like, and I've seen people have crazy issues with people they only talk to for a week. So there's drama with people you just met last week. There's people that literally trust people really quickly. But anyway, my point is like, I get confused with the new people readings or the singles readings because like when I'm reading these readings, like that person could be someone you met a couple of days ago, for crying out loud. It just really depends on what dramatic side of the spectrum you're on. And when I talk, I really hope y'all can filter it through your spirit in a way of like putting it in the right category, if that makes any sense. Like if it shows up like someone is what's an example? I hope you guys get what I'm saying. You get me? Okay. Yeah. It's really important if you're going to watch tarot to be able to filter it through what's going on in your reality. And don't get me wrong, every time like I do tarot, I always come back on my own reads because I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. And it may not be on that dramatic of a spectrum, but it's on that spectrum. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Tower isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes it can come with epiphanies or like crazy experiences that can cause destructive energy or letting go of an unstable foundation. But I mean, honestly, the Tower, no matter what, I do feel like it's destructive. But sometimes we want that destruction, right? Sometimes we want that liberation because that's ultimately what it can signify as well, is just being liberated from something. That's why sometimes when shit's burning behind you, it's like you're smiling because it's like, fuck that. You know what I mean? So it can be liberating, but I still find the Tower, no matter what, is quite destructive, even if it's good sex. Even if it's good sex. All right. All right. Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? What is Aquarius's person's feelings for the Aquarius? What is Aquarius's person's feelings? 3 more. What is Aquarius's person's feelings for the Aquarius? Three shuffles. All right, so Aquarius, in this person's feelings, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. With the Tower in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse. I feel like this person is Just give me one more. Sun in reverse. I feel like this person is interested. The problem is that they feel like you're not interested. And I feel like they're kind of stuck or hung up on the situation because they feel like they're getting hella mixed signals from you. Okay. They feel like y'all vibe one day and they feel like you hate them the next. And I feel like they're a little bit confused. They feel like they're getting mixed signals. And right now they're in a space of feeling like things potentially may be tense. There may be some sexual tension there too. Okay. So whatever your situation is, but it's like, I feel like this person is avoiding a disaster and they feel like they're lacking the proper clarity. And I feel like they're lacking optimism as well, just because of how confused they are. Like they feel like they shouldn't be this confused. So they either feel like you're not interested or they feel like you're playing them to some degree. Because I feel like this person is intentionally suppressing their desires in the situation, or they're having a hard time getting into it like they feel like they could, because they feel like you're just really in a note of the situation. Or again, they feel like one day they feel like y'all are vibing and the next day they feel like you hate them. It's like they feel like they're getting mixed signals from you. And it's like now they're in, like, not to sound dramatic, but like a trauma response where they're scared to say anything, or they're scared to, you know, even if it's not that deep, it's like they're scared to flirt with you because it's like they have zero idea as to how you're going to take that or how you're going to respond. Like they have zero inclination because they're getting mixed signals from you. So I don't know, there's some tension. They feel tension. They feel like if y'all are around each other often, or if you talk to each other, they feel like there's this elephant in the room type of energy. Like they feel the connection, but they feel like they're confused based off how in a note you're being, or they're getting mixed signals, like how they're feeling and the energy they're getting from you is not clicking. Okay. So they feel like something's off, and it's making them feel like they have to suppress their desires or not express themselves to avoid a disaster. Okay. So how they're viewing you is the 5 of Swords in reverse. Tell me about the 5 of Swords in reverse with how they're viewing Aquarius. The Temperance. Ace of Cups. And the Judgment. 3 of Swords. 8 of Cups. All right. So in relation to them, I'll read on an individual too, but in relation to them, this person may feel like you're in a space where you look at them as a little bit of a head fuck, okay? Because they do feel like you have or are this week expressing some type of judgment that you've made on them or a situation based off some type of betrayal that you're refusing to let go of. And they may feel like it's causing you to be disappointed or emotionally unavailable, or they may feel like it's causing you to be quite distant, okay? So it's kind of like they're getting this vibe from you where you care about them, or they're getting this vibe from you that you're involved enough to be involved with them, or you're communicating with them, but they're not really sure how to take it, or if you can look past something, because they do feel like there's some type of because let's just put it this way, this person feels like they offered you some type of love, they offered you an offer, they offered you support, they put something on the table for you, and they feel like you're almost tempering with that. Like they feel like you're trying to figure out whether you want to see some type of offer because of some type of judgment you made based off of some type of betrayal, whether they caused that betrayal and now you have trust issues with them, or whether they caused that betrayal and you have trust issues with them, or whether someone else caused that betrayal and now you're in a space where it's like you don't know if you can trust love or whatever it may be. Because they may feel like you're in a space of like, I just don't want to deal with people. I can't trust nobody. They may feel like you're kind of avoiding. They feel like you may look at them like a mind fuck. Okay, whether other people just fuck with your head, or you feel like they fucked with your head because of something you've discovered. Okay, so now they're in a space where you're giving them the impression that you see them, but how they feel like you're seeing them is you hurt me or you're going to hurt me. And now this person isn't really sure, like, do you want them? Do you want them to push the boundary? Do you want them to really prove to you that they want you, or do you want them to back off? They're having a hard time understanding that. Do you get me? Okay. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. So it's like, they don't know if you want them to back off or fight for your love. They're getting confused about that because they're aware that you're hurt. They're aware of some type of judgment you made based off of something you've discovered. And now you're in a space of like, you know, you're just going to hurt me, whatever it may be. But now they don't know where they stand with you. Okay. On a personal level, Aquarius, they are seeing you as someone that ultimately does, like on a personal level, they're seeing you as an opportunity they don't want to lose out on. They are seeing you as someone that is intentionally avoiding conflict in your life. They may feel like you're in a place in your life where you found some sense of zen or balance. You're in a place in your life where you've really discovered yourself and you're finding yourself and you're happy and you've embraced some level of self-love where now you may be even seizing other opportunities. They do feel like you have enough self-awareness to be able to properly discern whether you should invest into situations or not. The problem is with this person is they feel like you're holding on to something that occurred in the past. Judgment is past energy or resurrecting something that occurred in the past, whether they did it or someone else did it. And they feel like you're holding some type of past situation against them where now they don't know what you want from them. Again, like I said, they don't know if you want them to really push for it and prove that they're your man or woman, or whether you want them to just back off. They're very confused. So, because they feel like you feel some sense of disappointment, or they feel almost this energy like you don't look at them as important anymore because of something that just put you off in the situation. Okay. Now, I don't really feel like they're necessarily holding it against you. They just want to know, like they wish they could read your mind. Okay. They just want to know, should I push for it or not? Because based off how they're looking at you, I don't feel like they're holding it against you as, oh, you're just a shitty person. And if they are, this isn't your reading. Okay. They just feel this tension here, not really sure how to approach you. So, action this person plans on taking is the Six of Wands. Sorry. Tell me about the Six of Wands for action this person plans on taking. Oh, the Four of Wands, Four of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Well, damn, it looks like they're going to make the decision for you. Okay. Maybe you don't want that. King of Cups. Well, sorry, guys. My throat's drying out. Okay. So Aquarius, this is definitely someone, if this is a past person that hurt you in one way or another, there's definitely going to be an apology or someone that is empathizing with your point of view on how you may see them. And this is someone that is definitely attempting to settle things between the two of you and make peace. Ultimately, because they want a relationship with you. They want something solid with you. And this is someone that is trying to preserve something that they feel could ultimately be a power couple, or they feel is a power couple, or they feel ultimately like the two of you are badass together, really. So, or could be badass together. And it's like, this is someone that is preserving that, or they don't want to lose that. Okay. So I do feel like this person may, Six of Wands can often be like a public way of expressing it, or a public way of showing respect to you, or creating some type of opportunity with you, or making peace with you. So they may share something on social media, or they may, if you work with them, it's like they may shout you out, or they may, give you, just say something in the work meeting, or this is someone that is showing respect to you in a very public way. Okay. So even if it's just public in the family, like maybe this person is talking good about you or defending you to family, or it's like, this is someone that's showing up for you in a very public way because they ultimately know the value of you. Okay. If it's a new person, this is someone that really empathizes for why you may feel the way you feel, why you may be looking at them as a head fuck, even if they aren't the ones that hurt you or whatever it may be. It's like, this is someone that is really trying to be there for you and support you with that King of Cups. And again, they're doing it in a very public way. Now, the King of Cups is often in tune with things that are not really verbally expressed, or he kind of sees beyond the mask. So this person with the Six of Wands and the Four of Wands, they may feel like you're doing something in town, or you're doing something in a community, or you're doing something they may feel like you're doing something sorry, I'm running out of words. They may feel like you're doing something even in a business or something of that nature, and this is someone that is showing you public recognition in a way that they feel like is true. It's not like they're bullshitting you, but it's almost like someone, like, for example, sometimes people compliment you on the obvious, but then there's other people that compliment you on things that aren't so obvious. Okay. Like all the details that you did behind the scenes, or all the effort it took to get to where you are. Or it's like someone that is like publicly giving you some type of recognition or attention based off of who you are, or again, past, I don't know how to explain this. I can't put my words together. It's almost someone that's appreciating something about you that most people probably don't tell you about, but they're doing it in a really public way. Even if it's just like commenting on, you know, a Facebook post or something like that. It could be on that spectrum, or maybe if it's at work, it's like they're noticing that you are doing something on your downtime. It's like they're giving you public recognition. It's kind of like someone that's seeing you like coming out of a dark time, or overcoming some type of hardship, or even it's like someone that's in tune with you overcoming some type of hardship. I don't know how to explain it. King of Swords, Four of Pentacles. The Lovers, Nine of Swords. I don't know. I don't know how to talk on that anymore, but I hope you guys get the gist. This is someone that's definitely attempting to make nice with you, or create an opportunity to explore this more by empathizing for something you're doing. Okay? Or seeing beyond, it's like seeing beyond the superficial of what most people would see. And yeah, if it's a past person, they're definitely trying to settle things by asking for forgiveness, or, you know, just coming at you, not defensively, but understanding type of way, because they see the value in you. All right, so what is Aquarius's feelings for this person? Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So you may feel like you don't want to get too attached because you don't trust their motives. Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles. So I feel like you have a lot of anxiety about the situation, because you may feel like, if it's a past person, you may feel like this person's holding on to deep-rooted issues, and you have a fear of being a subject of gossip, or there's anxiety or fear you have when it comes to whether you can trust this person. So you either feel like this person's holding on to deep-rooted issues, or you're still holding on to deep-rooted issues that's making you. So you may be aware of this, okay? Because you definitely don't trust this person's motives. You don't trust this person's motives. So I feel like you're in a space of playing it safe. And that is derived from that Nine of Swords, which is fear or anxiety, or thinking, like catastrophizing your thoughts, thinking worst case scenario, having a hard time being in the moment, thinking too far ahead. So it's like you're in a space of, you understand this little birdie is beautiful or handsome, or it's like, oh, that's nice, that's refreshing, but you also seep into this like anxiety and fear of, I don't trust this person. So if it's a new person, again, you're in a space of like feeling good about yourself, feeling single, ready to mingle, feeling self-sufficient. You notice this little birdie come along. It's like, oh, that's refreshing. Oh, I'm glad you see how well I'm doing. I know. why do you notice? It's like you may not really trust this person's motives, or you don't really trust why they're giving you any why they're, you know, you don't trust any of their efforts is the best way I can explain it. And even though you see this as someone that could be valuable for you, you don't trust them. If you're in a relationship with this person by chance, you feel like this person is either not loyal, or you feel like jealousy is causing this person to justify being greedy with the finances, or justify being greedy on a whole. And you're in a space of potentially trying to not get too attached because you have anxiety about this person. Honestly, you don't trust this person if you're in a long-term relationship with this person, or you just feel like there's a lot of selfishness in regards to finances. So you could be dealing with Sagittarius. We have Leo, Pisces, Aries, and Scorpio. I don't know. Just give me one more for Aquarius' feelings, because that's not the Lovers and the Chariot in reverse. Like, I feel like you feel the connection, but you also feel like you don't know where it's going. You're lacking direction. You may feel like you're lacking direction in regards to the situation, or you don't even know what to do with it. Even if you're in a relationship, it's like something about it is freaking you out and you don't know how to address it, because you may feel like you don't have control, or I don't know. And if it's a new person, you just, yes, you feel a connection, but you also don't know where it's going. And if anything, it's making you feel scattered and all over the place. And you don't like that. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Scorpio. All right, Pisces. Boo-boos. What is Pisces person's feelings for the Pisces? Queen of Cups. Okay. What is Pisces, 3 shuffles, person's feelings for the Pisces? Three shuffles. 9 of Cups in reverse just showed its face. All right, so Pisces, in this person's feelings, we have the 5 of Wands. Tell me about the 5 of Wands. The Magician. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. 5 of Swords and the High Priestess. Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness, Pisces. Your person is, oh, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, 8 of Swords. This person is having a lot of inner conflict about the situation, Pisces. There's definitely jealousy. There's this, I'm not going to lie with you. This person is definitely angry, or at least feeling conflicting feelings in the situation. Likely because they feel like someone else is in the picture. 5 of Swords can feel like someone else is competing for what you want. And with that 5 of Wands, they almost feel like, and the Magician, 9 of Pentacles in reverse, they may feel like you've given them some type of superficial view, Pisces, or there's something here that's creating some insecurities, and they may feel like the situation with you is causing a lot of conflict in their life. And even though they're in a space of ready and willing to fight for you, and again, it doesn't have to be that dramatic, but it's like, even though they're in a space of like ready to fight for you, ready to tell off this person, ready to like, it's like they're not afraid of competition. Even if you are with someone, even if you were with someone, like if you are with someone, Pisces, someone else, they're not jealous of them. But they're angry with you now because they feel like you put them in an uncomfortable situation. Okay, or there's something here where they feel like you've given them some type of superficial view, and now they feel like they have to play their cards right to avoid conflict. Now, again, this does feel like someone that is ready and willing to fight for you. There's not really a concern about whether your ex is scary looking or something like that, or more attractive or anything. It's like they're not afraid of the competition. I feel like they're just frustrated because they feel they may feel, Pisces, like you're almost somewhat unattainable to them, or there's something unattainable about you. What's that High Priestess? Four of Pentacles. Again, the feeling unattainable. Four of Pentacles, High Priestess is what's causing this Five of Swords. So I feel like this person has a lot of mental conflict because they may feel like there's something unattainable about you, because they may feel like you're in a space of playing it safe. Ooh, maybe this person feels like you're playing it safe while they're out fighting for their life here. Okay, not to sound dramatic, or while they're like this person, this kind of feels like someone that is ready and willing to, again, tell off anybody. It's like maybe they feel like they've already got involved in some type of conflict, and now you're in a space of all of a sudden wanting to play it cute and like pulling the curtain. It's like this person may feel like you're nowhere to be seen. I don't know what's going on with that. This is a weird storyline, guys. This person feels like you have almost withdrew, because how they're viewing you, Seven of Wands in reverse, they may feel like you're not really protecting them or defending them, or they feel like you put them in an awkward situation. They may also feel like there's a part of you that lacks the will to fight. And now you're in a space of playing it safe, even though there's a strong, like the High Priestess is desired by many in a lot of cases. I feel like this person feels like maybe there's not anyone directly involved. They just feel like you're desired by many. And now you're in a space of like playing it safe, not really giving too much, not sharing too much, not being open about anything. And now this is someone that's... I feel like this person feels like you're not single though, or you're still attached to someone one way or another. Because this is definitely someone that's competing for you, Pisces. Even if you don't care about your ex, or even if you don't care about certain people in your life, they're looking at them as competition, okay? Or they're looking at certain people in your life as competition, even if you're not involved like that. So, I don't know, Pisces, they feel like shit's going down and you're just pulling the curtain. The Four of Pentacles can often be like greedy. So this person may feel like you know that they want you, or you know, they almost may feel like you know you're giving them a run for their money type of thing. So I don't know, this person is somewhat angry. There's a lot of pent-up tension that they need to have handled, okay? This person has a lot of pent-up energy here. They have a lot of pent-up energy. And they feel like you're just making yourself unattainable. It's very weird. Wheel of Fortune reverse. External circumstances working against them, they feel. They don't know what to believe. I don't know, but this person is like low-key. I don't feel like they're angry directly with you, though. I feel like they're angry with other people involved. I mean, they could be angry with you. If anything, they're just angry because you've like pulled the curtain, or it's like you're leaving them in the dust. You're leaving them confused. And now they're here feeling like they don't know who they can trust, or they feel like they can't be transparent. And now there's potential where they feel like they receive some type of superficial view, and now they're feeling like they have to play their cards right because of some type of superficial view that you've given them, or they're not sure if it's superficial though. It's like they don't know what to believe here. Either way, they want you. They just feel like there's a lot of smoke and mirrors, Pisces, okay? and they're angry and they feel like you're just cold. It's like this person feels like the high priestess always has the answers. This person feels like you have the answers and you're holding on to them. You have the truth of how you feel. You have the truth of what went down. You have the truth, and you're just holding on to them. How they're viewing you is a 7 of Wands in reverse. Strength in reverse. 10 of Cups. The Hangman. So Pisces, this person may feel, when it comes to them, they may feel like you failed to protect them. Okay, but they may feel like the reason you kind of backed out is because you have a fear of their family or your family, or there's some type of family situation that is making you feel limited or trapped. Okay, and this person may feel like you're dealing with a lot of self-doubt, and they may feel like you're also folding on your stance on a situation, or folding on your original, what you originally said, or you're folding on something here that you've told them or led them to believe because of a fear of a family situation. Some of you, this person feels like you got involved with them knowing that they were with someone, and now all of a sudden you're backed out because of the family situation, but they're like, wait a minute, you knew I was with this person. That's really toxic, but that's kind of what I'm getting. Or you did that to them, or it could have been vice versa. Because yeah, for some of you, this person feels like you backed out because you're angry about a commitment, or you're angry about a family situation or entanglements within the family. And now you may be seeing things from a different perspective. So you're choosing to like rock the boat and stir the pot a little bit because now emotions are involved. So for some of you Pisces, this person feels like you're holding something against them that you already knew. I mean, that's really specific, but because now you're seeing it from a different perspective because emotions are involved, you're kind of rocking the boat now. But yeah, on a lower spectrum of things, this person feels like you're just not willing to fight for the situation because you fear commitment, or you fear some type of family situation involved, and you're just choosing to be in analysis paralysis and avoid making a decision. Like you're waiting on the knights to come to you. So yeah, on a personal level, Pisces, it is low-key making this person feel like you have a weak character. Okay. Or it's making them feel like you're weak in your defense when it comes to something that came to the surface, or when it comes to some type of family dynamic. This person may feel like because you're folding, that must mean you were either dishonest, or there was something here that you led them to believe that wasn't true, something of that nature. Either way, they feel like you're folding, and they're like, damn, you're really going to do me like that? That's how they're feeling. Like you already knew this, Pisces. Or like, I already, like something here, like they feel like you're just starting the fire and leaving kind of thing. On a personal level, this person just overall may feel like your family or a family dynamic situation is very unhealthy for you because it's causing you to doubt your own self. And it's keeping you trapped and limited. Or they may feel like a family situation caused you to develop fears around commitment or something along that line. 8 of Wands is action they plan on taking. You're dealing with someone that don't mess around. Like maybe mess around, but they don't mess around. I'm not gonna lie with you. World, Ace of Cups in reverse. This is too many. me one more. Okay. World, Ace of Cups in reverse, King of Cups, Two of Swords. So I do, Eight of Wands is like a lot of incoming communication, a lot of like movement, a lot of communication. Things are just happening really, really, really quickly. Okay. And I feel like there's a lot of incoming communication happening from this person has a lot of suppressed emotions here, Pisces, and I feel like they're authentically trying to support you or support some type of decision, but they're also trying to be wise when it comes to a decision that is needed. It's almost like this person is kind of giving you an ultimatum, Pisces. This is really dramatic, but this person is definitely giving you some type of ultimatum. Like, listen, this is where I'm at. This is what I feel. There's a lot of incoming passionate communication. Passion can be anger. Keep that in mind. I feel like this is angry communication because this is someone that is coming at you, trying to get some type of closure or trying to bring something to a culminating point. But there's also a lot of suppressed feelings, bitterness, because they may feel like you kind of... this person may feel like you went cold is what I'm getting here. And this is someone that is trying to give you love, trying to give you support, trying to give you empathy when it comes to a tough decision, but they're also telling you the decision needs to be made. I know it's tough, or I know it's hard, or whatever. It's like they're definitely giving you some type of ultimatum, or they're empathizing with the fact that there's some type of decision that's hard, but it also needs to be made. That's what I'm getting from this person. I mean, roles can be reversed, sure. But I feel like it's coming from this person. This person is like, listen, I love you. I want to be with you. Like, I'm sorry you're in this position or whatever. But like you can't be just like, what are we doing here? Do you want me? Do you not want me? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, that's what this person wants to know. This person wants to know, do you want them or not? Okay, because they're not playing this passive type shit. Because that's how they're looking at you right now, and they're frustrated because they feel like you already know the answers, or they feel like you're playing it off like you're overwhelmed or confused. But they're like, listen to your heart, Pisces. It's like this is someone that wants you to listen to your heart. They're frustrated, but they're trying to control their own emotional frustration to give you opportunity to make some type of decision. On a lower spectrum of things, if it's not that dramatic, this is someone that is desiring to have some type of truce, but they're also wanting to acknowledge repressed emotions they have about something that occurred in the past with you that they feel like they've got some type of grip on, or they feel like they've got some type of closure on, that they feel like now that they can address it. So on a lower spectrum of things, if it's not that dramatic, this is someone that is desiring to have some type of truce with you, but they also still carry some sadness or suppressed emotions in regards to some type of change that occurred between the two of you. So maybe this person felt like you supported them at one point in time, and now all of a sudden you're nowhere to be found, and it's like they're confused about that. But on a bigger spectrum of things, yeah, there's a lot of anger, but more so urgency. That's what I'm feeling. It's more urgency with this communication because this person is tired. They've been fighting a war. Okay, that's really dramatic, but they've been fighting a war. They've been having your family message them. They've been having all these people message them. This person's been fighting a war for you, and they're all right with it. But like, give them something here. This person needs you to make a decision and get out of la la land. Okay. So, what is Pisces' feelings for this person? Because they feel like you're humming and hawing of like, oh, well, it's because the kids, or it's because this. Okay, well, Nine of Swords in reverse is your feeling. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Hermit in reverse. You may be regretting some type of poor investment that now has you a little bit nervous. Okay. Eight of Swords. You're paralyzed. You feel trapped. You feel limited. You may be nervous about being the blame for something. So you may low-key feel like this person is angry with you. And now you're wondering, do they still care about me? Or is now this person just going to use this against me type of thing? Because there's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of nervousness. There's a feeling of needing to withdraw from the situation because there's some self-loathing energy about a poor investment, or wondering if this person is even wanting you like that anymore, and wondering if it's all a game to this person at this point. Because there's a lot of anxiety. 6 of Cups. You do miss this person or desire some type of reconciliation. You just now feel trapped, maybe low-key embarrassed or nervous that some type of poor investment caused this person to feel different about you. A Judgment in reverse. A lot of you guys are being a critic, a big critic on yourself, but you're also not seeing something clearly here. Some of you guys are not taking accountability for opportunities available to you to resurrect something in a productive way. So even though from time to time you may have resurrected something, it wasn't in a productive way where you actually created authentic change with self-awareness. Judgment in reverse can sometimes be snapshot judgments or doing things really quickly or making a judgment call on something, but it wasn't really stemmed from actual awareness or seeing something clearly. It was stemmed from fear, right? So it's like you may feel like you've made some type of judgment somewhere along the line stem from fear or doing something too quickly or making too quick of a judgment call. And now you're in a space where you do miss this person or you want to reconcile things, but you're feeling somewhat embarrassed about a decision that you made. And now you're wondering, is this opportunity even there? On a lower spectrum of things, I feel like you're just feeling quite limited because of children, okay, or because of a past situation that now has you. Some of you guys are letting an ex play you like a puppet, okay, with false accusations or judgments or just embarrassing you or the fear of being embarrassed or the fear of false accusations. Some of you guys, if there is an ex in the picture playing you like a puppet, that's something that you just need to stop overthinking, okay? Because if people truly love you or care for you, it's like they're not just going to drop off like flies, okay? So I don't know, you do miss this person and you do want this person. You're just being super hard on yourself because you're not looking at your situation rationally. You could be dealing with a Leo. We also have Virgo, Gemini, Pisces. That's it. Could be any sign though as far as omens go. Yeah. Hey, Courtney, girl. Finding cloud, you are my life sign. It's been getting chilly. Yeah. I know I put my daughter's jacket on her this morning going to school because it's cold this morning. But it's still not cold yet. I don't know what y'all are getting out west, but here it's not. It's cold in the mornings. It's been a little bit chillier, but it's not. We're not there yet. Probably not like you guys are out west. But yeah, I'm going to go to here. I am absolutely zonked. But I love you guys so much. And thank you guys for being on here. And I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Bye.